are live. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Towers and Gods, episode 63. We are here in Train City, preparing for the next phase, next step of our adventure. And yeah, it's good to have you here. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. I'd like to introduce our incredible cast. We have Isaiah as Kun Jong-se.
I just want you all to know that mentally, I am currently in the Sky Islands of Hyrule. So if I space out, if I just miss something, I am currently still looking for Zelda because god dang, that girl just keeps going missing, bro.
She keeps slipping away.
I don't know what it is, bro. Got to get like a GPS or something. It's just crazy.
For sure, for sure. Well, thank you for putting down your Switch. I know it wasn't easy.
Oh, I didn't. It's next to me.
Okay, well, you know, I still appreciate you being here regardless. We have Milios as Brack Bronson.
Bulwark.
What?
Bulwark. Danger zone.
Oh no.
welcome, Milios. We're happy to have you, Milios. Thanks for being here. You're the only reason we see Bulwark for the next 30 episodes. We have Sun Wu as Lopobia Wu. Almost called you Keseki.
Thank you. Keski's dead.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Well,
I killed him. I mean,
I killed him myself.
No longer breathing.
No, what's good, guys? Everything Isaiah said is accurate. I second those sentiments. The break couldn't come soon enough, but we here. We are here.
Wow. Okay. We're here. Dude, you scared me. You posted on Twitter like, I swear I am literally doing nothing else for the next 2 weeks, and I was like,
when you replied, I was like, okay, come on, man. Like, you know that's.
I knew, but I was like, I gotta say something.
Like, man, Friday night specifically, I'm doing nothing else.
Exactly. We have Hannah as Aki.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I told somebody in chat that I would do my intro this week as Jester because, you know, they like Jester.
Nice.
So I do Jester.
Nice.
But yes, the kitties here are going to get grounded by Dad if they keep playing their Switches past time. So y'all better pay attention.
Pay attention or you're grounded. For a month.
Hands free.
Every 5 minutes you gotta do this. Wiggle your fingers.
We're gonna get a hand check every like 15 minutes. Hand check.
That's where you put up like two fake hands and you're like, yeah, see?
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. And we have other Joe as Damien Frog.
I've been waiting for you, chat. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Yes. Now, I am the master.
Is that a quote from Star Wars?
Star Trek, actually.
The Obi-Wan show.
Wait, really? Oh. No, you're quoting Obi-Wan now? Are you, like, what? Are you, where, okay, come on, that's not fair. That doesn't count. That's not a Star Wars reference.
The length you'll go to. You're quoting Obi-Wan now.
Gosh.
Everyone knows he's from Harry Potter.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I appreciate you all being here. I know we all have, we're all busy with our own personal things in life, so it means a lot that you're here, putting all that down for the time being. And thank you to chat for being here. There's a lot of stuff here. I think I caught it all, but a lot of donations and like a lot of memberships specifically. Captain Save a Hobo with the 10 membership. Thank you so much. 10 gifts from Black Reaper. Thank you so much. And then a gift from Chaotic Sage. Thank you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait.
Dart Angel, I have them all if you want me to just run through them real fast.
I thought I had them all, but I guess I don't.
All right.
Because
Chaotic Sage for $5. Always look forward to Friday.
Thank you so much.
I literally prefer this over any other story.
Wait, that means
a
lot.
Kind.
Holy frick, thank you.
That's
tall order. Okay, thank you.
That's so sweet. Captain Save a Hobo with 10 gifted subs. Chaotic Sage with 1 gifted sub. Dart Angel with $5 super chat. Sound off if you need a membership. The roulette will commence shortly.
Woo-hoo!
Then followed up by 100 gifted subs from Dart Angel himself.
What?
Joe.exe has stopped responding.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's not on my activity list.
We owe you a drink,
man. It's there, though.
Yeah, definitely. That's a lot of gifts.
Yeah, bro.
Dart Angel is a boss.
And I want to say too, I added like 10 more emotes. So people who are getting gifts, feel free to spam those. You're allowed to spam for the time being.
Until Joe says no more.
Until we're done, yeah.
Dart Angel for $2. I hear you because I found out apparently I have a brand account, so I'm not eligible for gifted subs.
Oh.
So sad.
Oh,
Big
shoot.
sad. So they were responding to me. So
Gotcha.
I appreciate your face, Dart Angel.
Appreciate you.
I tried. Master Gold with $9.99 super chat. Not watching live tonight, playing Zelda. Have fun, everyone. And just in case some of y'all forgotten, Lexi is best girl. Followed up by another $20 super chat.
Wow.
Useless Sonic fact for the week. In Shadow the Hedgehog, when Shadow picks up a gun, Sonic can comment that he would not be caught dead with one of those. Sonic is anti-gun and will support gun control. Be like, what?
Sonic based? Is that what you're saying?
As soon as you said in Shadow the Hedgehog, I was like, oh, no,
yeah. This only bad can come from this. All right, thank you, Master Gold.
Gosh.
Thank you.
DQ Senpai renewed their membership for
Appreciate
a
you.
whole 12 months. Black Reaper with 10 gifted. DQ Senpai with $5 super chat. Ooh, this is for you, Joe.
Oh.
Behind the scenes question. What's the position of the members of the Lindquist family?
I'll try to run
Do
through
you
them.
disclose
I'll try to
or
run through
not?
them. Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
like Leaf is a fisherman. Astrid's a spear bearer. Bowie's a scout. Roar is a fisherman. Signe was a fisherman. A lot of fishermen in this tower. That's the first thing you got to learn about Tower of God. And then Sif is also a scout. Nyal was a fisherman. Rip to the goat. And I think that's about it. Yeah, there you go. Some position fun facts for you. There you go.
And then we have Matt the Third with a $10 super chat. Oh, this is another one for you, Joe.
Okay.
Got another Star Wars related question for you, Joe. Since you did so well last week, Han Solo boasted that the Millennium Falcon made the Kessel Run in less than how many parsecs?
What the hell is a parsec?
Also, oh my gosh. Also, 20
that can't
Xion
be real.
I know the
That's
answer.
not a real
I
term.
know the
My
answer.
brain's not working, Joe.
That's not a real term. That's not a real
Yes, it is.
term.
Yes, it is.
No
I know
way.
the answer.
Bro, I just see like
That's
other
actually
Joe
an
like
easy question, bro. That was pretty. It is pretty.
So yes.
it is pretty easy.
What is the
It
answer,
So
Anna?
that everybody knows the
12
answer.
parsecs.
He says
That
it
doesn't-
once in the movie and everybody remembers.
That doesn't seem that
Yes.
impressive.
You watched the
but
movie like
whatever.
hundreds of times, though. You know.
I know. I
All
know.
right, fine. All right, and then lastly we have Franta who donated, saying hello. I wanted to say hello and thank you for your hard work. I need to go to sleep because it's past midnight. I'll look on the recording of the episode, so I need to watch a previous few. Thank you so much, Franta. That means a lot. That's a currency I'm not familiar with, but thank you so much for the super chat. Means a lot. And yeah, VOD Squad. We love the VOD Squad. We love the VOD Squad.
Yeah, Bubby.
VOD Squad's sick. Also, I think there was one I have on my list that you maybe didn't catch from Mustafa that said Towers and Gods High.
It disappeared.
Oh, okay, got it here. I've been playing a lot of Octopath Traveler. That's the game I'm playing right now because I always wanted to beat that game. Has some banger OSTs you might want to implement in the campaign. That is a good idea. I'll look into it. Thank you so much, Mustafa. Appreciate you. And thank you, Hannah, for reading all of that off. Okay, no more emoji spam. No more emoji spam. We're going to be beginning the
spam has
episode
ended.
now. Also, Animosity, thank you for becoming a Towers and Gods fan. Appreciate you. They took matters into their own hands and bought the membership. Also, people are spamming Soul. That's a spoiler.
They want to know his position.
That's a spoiler, so I'm not going to say that one, okay?
I'm gonna guess wave controller. I'm gonna put it on the record.
Okay.
Wave controller.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I guess we'll have to find out. Okay. With that being said, I think it's time for our recap because we honestly started at a decent time for once, so let's make use of it. So, last time on Towers and Gods, few things happened. Everybody arrived in Train City. Brack, Jong, Hugo, and Shion were all a part of the same team. They climbed 5 floors together over the past 7 years. Eden, under the guise of Aki, became the bodyguard of the Duke of Bones and is able to secure a ticket that way. So Eden's been working at Train City under the Duke of Bones for a while. Damien was with the workshop, but now has arrived with Simon and Robin around the same time as well. And then, of course, Wu doing his own thing. We still have no idea what Wu's been doing over the 7 years. But one way or another, everybody has all gathered up. And one way or another, preparing to enter the Hell Train. However, an announcement was just made that the Hell Train will be departing at noon. And right now it's midnight. So you have 12 hours apparently, but we're going to pick off there because the announcement is not done yet. Pick up where we left off, whatever the word is. Let's freaking do this, bro. Okay. So, everybody can hear this announcement. This is not an announcement that is particularly, like, the entire city can hear this announcement. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. So, after the announcement is continuing. Let me pull up my doc here. There we go. We repeat, regulars will have to board the Hell Train by noon, as the Hell Train will be departing at noon sharp. You must arrive with a ticket to the Hell Train to be allowed to board. And there's a bit of silence as the announcer pauses for a moment. There is one small catch, however. Unlike previous years, we've decided to change up the rules of boarding. Only 50 regulars with tickets will be allowed to board. Only the first 50 regulars with tickets will be allowed onto the Hell Train. Once 50 regulars arrive, none others will be allowed past the barrier, and the Hell Train will then depart at noon as scheduled. One other thing, and there's no map that's pulled up, but you all are able to do so if you wish to try to find a location of what they're about to talk about. The Hell Train will be departing on the 10th floor of the new elevator being built in Train City. You must make it to the top of the building and then onto the Hell Train to be considered passed, to be considered on the train. I repeat, the Hell Train will be departing from the 10th floor of the elevator of Train City. You must make it onto the train before noon. First 50 regulars onto the train will be allowed on. That is all. Have fun, regulars. And the announcement ends. So, Aki, we'll pick up with you. You just heard this announcement finish, and the Duke was, like, trying to pay attention to the announcement, but you could tell he kind of blinked a few times slowly, trying to process it. Noon tomorrow. Noon today? Tickets. We gotta have tickets. I've got lots of tickets. More tickets than I know what to do with. We have more than that. Aki, you know what this means? They'll be relying on us for these tickets. These regulars won't be able to board without us. We could sell these tickets for untold amounts of money. We could be rich beyond our imaginings.
But we've already struck the deal with the Lopobia member, remember?
Lopobia member. Struck a deal. What was the deal again?
The tickets that you have on you, 500K apiece.
500K apiece. 4 tickets. And he finally finishes handing over the 4 tickets to you. 4 tickets, right?
Unless you got more. He was looking for 6.
Boss, and a couple members kind of go up. What's our plan? We gotta make it onto the Hell Train, right? And he holds up a hand. You need more tickets?
2 more would be great.
Well, I've got plenty.
Sure. Let me run these to them, and I'll be right back.
No. He slowly gets up. He puts an arm around you. I want some one-on-one time with my bodyguard. You and I. He looks at you. Go on.
I do need to deliver these, though, especially with that latest announcement.
You gotta deliver those. Roll persuasion with advantage for me.
Okay.
This man is a demon.
Roll it off the table, no! Well, goodbye, that D20.
Rip.
Oh, thank goodness for advantage. I was a 2 and a 16, so 16 plus 5 is 21.
That's totally fine. I'll just be waiting here giving orders to the band. Go knock yourself out, Aki.
And here's the thing. If we only let this ragtag band of uppity great family members on the train, and we're the only other ones,
Yeah.
that makes it an easy train ride now, doesn't it?
We're
You
the
could start
only
picking
ones.
off regulars right now.
I gotta let a few of my boys on as well. Gotta make sure we have a squad, right? You,
just think.
me, the band.
Absolutely. But just those 6 and however many you're going to take with you makes it pretty comfy. Especially if they owe you. Then we can use them as pawns to keep us going up the hell train.
Pawns. I like the sound of that. Hey, Aki, have I ever told you have the most beautiful eyes?
You have many times, Duke. Now I will be right back.
See you later.
Bye. And she just goes darting off.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
Right, okay. She just starts slipping and tripping on the floor. Alrighty. Sounds
Danger,
good.
stranger danger.
Cool. Okay, now I believe everybody else aside from Aki is all roughly within the same area. They're all still in that hotel. So we're cut to them. Cut to everybody else. You just finished hearing this announcement.
Great. As if this couldn't get more complicated.
So it's a race to the train, huh? Well, it should be fine as long as Eden can secure those tickets, right?
Yeah, we should be fine.
Simon says, as far...
What?
Simon says what? I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I
does
only
Simon
noticed
say?
it because Amy talked to me after the episode saying that every time I said that, she couldn't help but... And so now I can't help but...
Simon says what?
What? What are we supposed to do? Simon says get on the train. We're trying
No,
to...
you have to finish.
What say you, Simon?
I got my arms up, Joe. Where do I put them?
I don't know. Simon says put your switch down.
Yeah, Simon says, turn off your switch for the... Thank you, Woo. Thank you.
Oh, Simon's cap.
Hand
Simon's
check.
cap.
Hand check, hand check.
Simon. That's cap, Simon, and you know it, bro. Relax.
What sayest thou, Simon?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, according to our intel, the Duke has most of the tickets, right? So we should have some time before we can make a break for the train. I don't think we need to worry too much about the race just yet.
Plus, once we secure our tickets, it's done deal.
Exactly. We should have nothing to worry about.
Well, this might be the smoothest plan that we might ever get. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Did I just jinx it?
Yeah, probably.
I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Yep.
Hugo specifically looks over to you, Brack, as if following your lead.
Big H, have I ever led you wrong?
He nods.
I have. Stop lying on me, Big H. Come on now. This is no time for play. This is time for big money. Now, Big H, I have a plan. Are you ready to get rich? And I mean richer than rich. I mean so goddamn rich that your pocket can't even contain the points. Are you ready, Big H?
He shrugs.
See, I got a plan. Now, Dookie Duke, he's going to be somewhere. All we got to do is we find him, we take his tickets, we take his points. He doesn't get on the train. We're in the dough. What do you say, Big H?
Are you prioritizing that over boarding the train?
Let's just say Brack's intuition is that Red Leader might not be able to get the tickets. So should she not be able to get the tickets, let's just call this Plan Brack.
He looks a little confused. And then Hrace Velger hops onto your shoulder and starts rubbing his hands together.
That's right, Big Boss. This is going to be better than the plan when we came up with Variety Water. We're going to be rolling in the points.
Brack, what are you cooking up over there?
Nothing. Just thinking about big digits. I mean, just thinking about tickets.
The tickets, right. Just making sure. And then Shion looks over to you, Jong. What do you think we should
Jong
do?
kind of raises an eyebrow in Brack's direction, like, I know that look. I saw Grace's hands go together. They're scheming.
Brack turns back and just raises a thumbs up towards Jong. He just smiling.
And then Jong
Well-
just kind of turns to Shion. Okay, now we should be worried.
Well, Jong, seeing as you are the leader, I'm gonna follow your lead.
Same for us. Simon speaks for Robin as well.
Oh,
My
well,
guys.
honestly, I think we can just wait for Ian to get back with the tickets.
Sounds good. Anything you need from me, just let me know. But I will be on standby until then.
During all
good.
this time, what is Wu doing? Just kind of listening, or
Yeah, Wu's there. He's in the corner. You kind of just see him unraveling the bandage on his left arm and then retightening it and doing the same thing over and over.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay, so Eden, I'm assuming it takes you a little while to make it back. I say little while, like half an hour maybe. All in all, because and a lot of the time spent is honestly avoiding regulars, because the first thing you're noticing is that there are now hordes of people in the streets in the dead of night. Lights are turning on. In fact, there's so many lights being turned on all over the city. It's hard to even tell that it's midnight. Like, it's just so active right now, and it's just bright. Everything is so bright and chaotic. And you feel like you can sense that most regulars are heading towards that distant elevator off in the corner of the city.
Okay.
But you are able to make it back to the hotel, and as you go in, the hotel manager kind of bows to you.
Just kind of like quickly nods and moves on her way, like she owns the place.
Sure. Okay.
She knocks on the door.
Shion quickly lets you in. Any luck?
Just, I got 4. It's the best I can do. Wu, I need you to send me 2 million points.
2 million for 4 tickets?
500K apiece. He's raising the price even more because he currently basically owns all the tickets right now. Anybody
heard
getting
the
on the
announcement.
train has to go through him right now.
That greedy. All right. This is all the money I got. Take it.
How much is it?
2.5 million points.
All right, I just need 2. You can keep 5. Okay. She'll transfer that over to the Duke.
Sure. Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Okay, I gotta go back, so be at the elevator like the announcement said. Be careful.
You need backup at all?
If you trail me, they'll catch on pretty quick, so
What if
I'll
Wu
meet you on the
trails you?
train.
She points at Wu. Wu, you're a scout, right? You can move undetected. I feel like we should be watching each other's backs right now.
Have you looked outside?
She goes over and pulls open the curtain.
It's just like
Wait,
pandemonium.
Yeah.
How about a less stealthy approach? I am the one making the purchase. Doesn't he want to meet his prospective customer?
She looks at
Good
you.
business after all. Forging
I-
relationships and all that.
Don't know if that's a good idea.
You know him better than I do.
Wait,
Anyway,
why are you even going back?
because I have to get my ticket through him. These are for you. There weren't enough. Wu has his ticket, right? I needed to get 4 for the 4 of you.
So what's the plan for the other 2?
You get the other one from Leonida, if worse comes to worse, and I get mine through the Duke.
Hugo nods.
And probably contacting Leonida sooner rather than later would be smart.
All right.
Sounds like we have a plan,
like a plan.
says Simon. Oh, I don't mean to interrupt you. He looks at you, Jong.
It's fine.
And then Simon
right.
Simon looks at you, Damien. Your friends are nice.
I think he likes you.
Is that a rarity? He seems like a friendly dude.
He is a friendly dude.
I can
Thinks
tell.
about- remembers all those
Such
moments.
trepidation.
Flashback
Like he had
from
never thought
the
about
past
it. He's
20
like,
years.
You know what? He's a friendly dude. This one time he smacked me.
Yeah.
When he,
Yells at me.
in the linguist test, he told me to shut up.
Probably
In the
multiple
crown game, he
times.
told me to walk the other direction.
But it was the tone. You really had to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. It was done with love for sure.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, Eden, do you then leave to head back?
Yeah.
You're heading back to the loft?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then what is everyone else doing? It's 12:30, 12:45 right now. What's your plans?
Oh, before Eden walks back, Brack calls over Leader. He says, Leader, you should take my harpoon for protection.
She like raises an eyebrow at him.
Don't worry, it's special.
Won't you?
It'll help
that?
you. I will, but I can always just call it back.
Or you can call yourself to it.
Brack would never call himself to it. That is you and your organization's secret base. Like, Brack wouldn't. Right, Big Boss?
Grace just nods enthusiastically.
He's like holding a newspaper up, like,
Yeah.
It's like the Froggy Tower news.
You get a frog-sized newspaper.
Brack, I think you should focus on getting on the train. It's going to be chaos.
Brack is focused.
You're focused on the Duke, not the train.
I'm focused on the person with the most tickets.
You don't need any more tickets. You've got enough.
All right.
Plus, you might need to use that to get to the boarding platform anyway. It's probably better you keep it on you.
All right.
When you grumble, it scares me. She'll like throw it back to him and take off.
Okay. You take off, and then as soon as the door shuts, Shion goes, okay, who gets what ticket? We should split these up.
there's 4 tickets, which means that's enough for everybody except one of us, right?
2 of us.
2 of us.
No, you're right, because Wu has his ticket already.
Yeah, because we already had. Okay, yeah. So everybody will take a ticket except for me, and I'll call the motorcycle chick from my seer and get my own ticket.
You sure you don't mind not having one?
It's fine.
All right. Our leader, our fearless leader, taking the fall. Thanks, Jong.
Enough.
So Shion hands Damien a ticket, Brack a ticket, and Hugo a ticket. Keep that safe, okay? She looks at you, Brack. Don't just stick it in your jacket pocket. It could fall out or something.
Brack takes the ticket. He looks at it. Leader. Blue leader. You
Yeah.
take the ticket.
Why do you want me to have the ticket?
Remember that thing that we talked about? About me being a little bit more
Yes, I vaguely recall the conversation, Brack.
Yeah. I got a plan.
A plan.
Well, if everybody is meeting up in one place that have a ticket, and this ticket is physical, then why can't Brack just shoulder charge someone and take their ticket? You know, a little bit of wave walker, a little bit of a little bit of snatch, and you know.
Brack, when I
Take it as
implored you to maybe be a little bit more subtle, shoulder checking somebody and stealing their stuff isn't exactly what I had in mind.
That is the greatest subtlety known to man, because he will never see it coming.
Okay, Brack, can I talk to you out in the hallway for a second?
I would rather stay here.
You're not in trouble, Brack. I'm not gonna yell at you. I have a counter proposition.
Brack turns back at Hugo. He's going to yell at me. And then he goes out to the hall with y'all.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And then they get out in the hallway. Have you no. So, you're interested in collecting some extra tickets off of the Duke and his men?
And the points. Don't leave out the points.
Now, Brack, I do agree with Eden that we have enough tickets, and theoretically speaking, there's really no need to go after the Duke or his excess tickets. However, the Duke is also trying to get some of his comrades to get on board the Hell Train.
Brack's listening.
Now, the train doesn't leave till 12 tomorrow. Brack, if some of the Duke's men were to find themselves incapacitated and unable to board the train, that would leave even more random regulars and less of the Duke's men on board. We'll save the Duke for later. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So we're going to reenact the Beastie Boys and we're going to do a sabotage.
Brack,
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but just please tell me you understand what I said.
Yes, Brack understands, and you know, if it pisses off the Duke, then it means it'll be easier to get his points later.
Trust me,
job.
we'll get a lot more than his points later.
Brack doesn't care about his dignity. Brack doesn't care about his shame. He only wants his points. Old Dookie can, you know.
Now, Brack, and Jong like holds his hand up to him. This operation, it doesn't come back to this team. The Duke cannot know that you are the one that made it so that his men couldn't get on board. There's a lot of regulars on this floor. Accidents happen.
I see. So you're saying that Brack can't do this in this this nice suit that I have. Well, that's why I have this ninja costume. Operation Sabotage.
Wait, what?
And-
I'm sorry? So, can you describe this for me?
The ninja costume looks like something from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It looks
sure.
like the basic foot soldier costume.
Okay.
Brack, how did you find one in this size?
And then, you know, Damien, you look over and Hracefelger is dressed in the exact same getup, the ninja outfit.
Where did you find one in that size? Who made this?
His hands are
He's like,
together.
"Grace, where are you going?" And he's like, "Grocery shopping."
Okay. So what do you choose to do then? Do you leave the hotel? Or are we waiting for some time to pass?
Wait for some time to pass.
Okay, sure. So we'll cut to Eden then. Eden, you are making your way back toward the loft. Making my way. Yeah. And yeah, you're able to make it back. This time after like 20 minutes, I would say. You were able to take a better route, get through the chaos easier. And you notice that not as many of the Duke's men are in the hideout as before. In fact, there's only a small handful now. 2 on each side of his chair, as he's kicked back as he always is.
Where did the staff go?
You made it back.
Of course I did. It's a little chaotic out there.
You know, I always worry that you're gonna leave me someday.
Aw.
Don't know if I could handle it.
Well... Who says I'm going anywhere right now? You've got all the tickets. I haven't stuck around this long to just leave you like that.
He slowly gets up. The reason that the band isn't here right now is because we're moving locations.
Are we?
We're moving to where the stash is located. Have you heard of
I don't even know where that's at.
Have you heard of a man named Steamy?
You mentioned him a couple hours ago.
CEO of some cargo and shipping company. We're gonna go pay him a visit.
Sounds like a plan.
He looks over at the 4 people remaining. They all nod at him, and he leads you out of the loft and starts walking across the city. Let me play another song here. Okay. You do this. Don't worry about that. That is the old Roll20 screen.
No!
Good times, right? Look at these good times, everybody watching. Oh, man.
Victor's still there.
Oh, look
so
at these
we
good
leave.
times. Oh.
Oh, stop zooming in. Stop zooming in.
I know. He's like, and actually, if you get real close, you can see Victor crying right here.
I actually photoshopped like a gray filter over him, you know?
Whoa.
Damn.
Yo!
That's
Okay.
cold, Joe.
I added a little thing here to add some context towards the city. It's not like a
And trauma.
no. This is just like a little bit of an idea of where things are located here. So bus bank beds is obviously where people are staying for the night. The loft is where Eden is right now, chewing train, and then the big old elevator that everyone's kind of trying to move towards. So the Duke takes you, at first you think he's taking you towards the elevator, but instead he kind of makes a south detour towards the southwest area, and he heads to a restaurant called Tabbies. Now, the Duke has had you escort him on many a restaurant trip, many a food trip, but he's never taken you to Tabbies before. It seems to be a very run-down, old... it almost looks abandoned at first, with like the signs kind of swinging back and forth. There's like a tabby cat that's the paint is washed away. You walk in and there's not even like a bartender or anything. Some of the tables are knocked over. It seems that they closed for the night, and this part of the city is darker than the rest. He looks around and then he leads you over to the hatch under one of the tables that he scoots aside, and he lifts it up and he motions for you to head in.
Can she like do a quick like pass? Like, is he about to knock me in here? Is it trapped? Like,
Okay, roll insight.
okay. Oh God, she's oblivious.
What's the roll? Come on, Hannah. What's the roll?
A 3 plus a 5 equals an 8.
An 8? Okay. Yeah, hard to tell. He's wearing that same smug expression, so hard to tell. What do you do?
Is this a ladies first thing or?
This is my men first thing.
Ah,
Hey, yo, what do you say?
You ain't have to say it like that, dude. Damn. Just exactly what are we insinuating here, sir?
What was that?
My man.
There's some little rascals activity right now, and this is a she-man woman hater, man. Like, god damn.
He said it's a my man.
He-man
thing.
woman.
Oh my god. And he says that, and he motions to his other men who are going down the hatch.
We're all now scared for their lives.
What now?
he has a pet Ptolemy down here that eats people.
Okay, so all 4 of them have now gone down. If you'd prefer, I can go down first. But I thought you trusted me more than that. Thought we were partners.
But it's my job to defend you. And if you're up here by yourself, you're a target.
He blinks a couple times. And he motions and starts heading down the hatch. So now you're alone in Tabbies.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if I notice anything weird or if something seems off?
Yeah, roll
At least
perception.
in the upper portion of the building.
For sure.
That's a 10 for... You said perception. So that's a 15.
15? Okay, so the main thing you do notice is that a number of the band, just because the Band of Bones isn't that bright. I mean, you can tell that they've been occupying this bit. Like someone has been, and based on like the kegs that have been recently opened, and based on the general atmosphere, you also notice that when you headed inside and you're kind of looking towards the door, you now notice a couple of other men stationed out front that arrived after you, and you're able to deduce that there's a lot of the men that left the loft are down there waiting.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can she very quickly, as she descends, send coordinates to Damien?
Absolutely.
So Damien, for the first time in like 7 years, you get a little pingy ping
The unblock
on your pocket.
Eden has
She's like,
unblocked you.
unblock. She's like, unblock, send coordinates. Just like turns off pocket. It's fine. I'm fine. Nothing happened.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you get the coordinates, like her last known coordinates, on your pocket, and then she'll head down.
Are you only sending the coordinates? No other message or anything?
I don't think she'd have time to sit
Yeah,
there and
yeah,
type
yeah,
out
yeah.
something
No.
or say something. Get
Right.
alerted. It's just like, here.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's a flag
Just
on
a
your
Google Maps pin. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. You start heading down. It's a long descent down this ladder, and as you descend more and more, the chaos that was off in the distance of the city starts to dwindle, and pretty soon you just hear like little drips of splashes of water, and you get a little colder as you're starting to descend. Leads to this underground hallway. And you walk forward a few steps. There's some rooms on the side. It's almost like a similar setup to the loft, actually. And then it opens up into another big old room. One difference being that there's a couple of jail cells off in the corner, like a couple of cages that are currently empty. And you see the Duke standing there with about a dozen men who seem to be waiting for his command. And next to him is a short fellow wearing a bowler hat. And you notice that a couple of parts of him seem to be mechanical. He has like a mechanical eye, a mechanical arm, mechanical leg. And he even has like a little, his hat kind of goes, pff, it kind of like hops off his head every now and then because a little burst of steam pops out of the top of his head.
Okay.
You deduce that that's Steamy. I don't know. I feel like it's not a spoiler. And yeah, no, you walk in and Steamy seems to be quite angry at the Duke. I thought you said I was going to be under your protection. What is this? They can't know my location. And he's looking around. This is where you have your tickets? This is unacceptable. Calm down, old man. Right now, we have bigger fish to fry. The train leaves tomorrow. In fact, leaves in just a few hours. And he walks over to another corner of the room, and he slowly lifts up a stone, and he reaches down and pulls up a few tickets and puts the stone back over the hole. And he starts to slowly flip through them, gazing at them.
Eden in her mind, and she's like, they hit him in a hole under a fucking rock? Not a safe? Like, she's very, like, collected on the outside, but internally she's like, what in the world?
Okay. He slowly gets back up. We're about to tell everybody where they can find their tickets. Looks over at you, Aki. Unless you have a better suggestion.
I go by what you say, boss. As long as I get mine. Don't forget.
We're about to make an announcement. I paid off the announcer. We're about to make an announcement of a new location where they can buy tickets if they wish. It'll be upstairs at the restaurant. They can buy tickets for, I don't know, $5 million a pop? How does that sound?
You drive a hard bargain, Duke.
They've got to buy it, though. The train leaves in just a few short hours.
How many regulars do you think actually have that type of money?
It's a good question. Great family members, perhaps?
Maybe.
We'll stick with $2 million.
Okay.
I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Also, Aki. And he slowly walks over to you, and he puts a hand on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever mess with my mind again.
Yes, sir.
One more wrong move, and I'm afraid the Band of Bones will be short a mercenary. We understood?
Well, that would be a shame, wouldn't it?
Sure would be.
I'm in your graces, boss.
Can you roll deception for me?
You think I'm being deceptive?
Yes. Sorry for assuming that. It's my bad.
Oh boy. Oh, thank the Lord. 19. Deception is one of my worst rolls. I got 18 on the die. Wow.
Sounds like a plan.
And she'll like you said his arm is like draped over her? Like over her
His
shoulder?
hand is on your shoulder firmly.
Okay. So she'll turn over and just kiss the top of the hand.
That's not gonna work for me right now. Maybe after you did your magic trick, but not now. I like my women less muscly.
Duke.
Yo, Duke gotta go, bro. That's the fastest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Matter of fact, he didn't CC that message, bro. Give me them coordinates, bro. We're done. I'm done with this clown. I'm done.
Yo,
I'm done,
send
bro.
him back with his other men, bro.
Yeah. I like my women muscle.
Should I'll pull with it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I know this. Okay. So he pulled out 3 tickets from the stash, and he hands them to one of his men, and they start to exit with the rest of the men up the ladder. I'd like you to be stationed with them. Keep an eye on them. Make sure no fights break out. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good.
But where's mine?
Didn't I tell you? Once the job's finished. He smirks.
You got it.
Good girl.
She climbs up the ladder like her right eye twitches
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah. For sure. Okay. Sounds good. Back in the hotel, Damien, you received the coordinates.
Well. Another piece. Something to be gleaned from this. Hey, Jong!
Yes, Damien.
Look at this. And I show the thing that Eden sent me, the location. What could this mean?
When did you get this message?
Like now?
Interesting.
As the team leader, make a call. What should we do next?
Us? Nothing. But I may have to go make an anonymous tip. Excuse me.
Anonymous tip.
Don't worry about it.
An
Okay,
anonymous
so-
tip, you say?
Well, I said it. No, I'm about to tell you what I'm going to send. Zhong is going to send Brack those coordinates
Yeah.
and letting him know that
Oh,
if he's
no.
looking for the Duke's men
Okay.
and or some tickets,
Yeah.
he might find some there.
Okay. Cool. Brack, you received the coordinates.
What are these numbers?
Oh,
oh
Damn it.
no! Oh no! What are you
no!
Brack turns his pocket upside down. Pocket. What are these numbers?
There's no. It does not.
Wait, is this Fire Emblem? I want to reroll. I want to.
No. There's no reroll. There's no
I
times.
need divine pulse,
Yeah,
bro.
there's
Divine
no divine
pulse,
pulse.
bro.
Sorry.
I made a oopsie.
All right. Okay. So, Brack got to put on his big brain. So, where have you seen numbers like this before? Are the This is a math equation. No. They're in a pair.
You can use a phone call if you need to.
Yeah, phone a friend.
Who sent me this?
Blue leader.
Pocket, who sent this?
It says Jong, or however you have him named in your pocket.
Call Blue leader.
So Jong, like a good 2 minutes after you send that, you get a call from Brack.
Brack, how goes the hunt?
What in the hell are these numbers, Blue leader?
Oh my god. Brack, those are coordinates on a location. A location that might just have the thing we talked about.
I thought it was a bill. Okay, makes sense.
Why would I be billing you?
I don't know. I didn't even know you sent it. But okay. So, this is where I need to go. Pocket. Hang up on Blue leader. Now, Pocket. One quick thing, real quick. Can you tell me where these coordinates lead to?
I'm gonna say that you spend like a minute trying to find the right words for it, but it eventually it eventually is able to lead you in the right direction. Yeah.
Technology is not the devil. Okay. Brack does his normal thing. He aims similar to what he did on
Pascal.
The Pascal district.
Yeah.
He aims towards that direction and he launches his harpoon.
Okay, cool. So we'll cut right back to it in a second, but meanwhile, Shion walks over to you, Wu. What are you scheming over here? But she says it with a smile.
Haven't schemed anything in a few days, actually. Things are moving kind of slow. That's all.
You already have your ticket. You could just make it to the Hell Train right now, right?
There wouldn't be much sense in me going there by myself. Gotta make sure everybody gets on. Without everybody on the team, the mission's a flop to begin with.
Luckily, I think we're doing all right as far as time goes, but...
Give it some more time. I have a feeling that Brack might do something.
And as you say that, you hear an announcement. It appears to be a voice recording, actually. The Duke's voice is blasted over the city. For those of you who wish to buy tickets for $2 million a pop, visit Tabbies in the southwest corner of the city. Visit Tabbies in the southwest corner. Anyone without the funds to pay, well, don't show up. Aki is waiting for you. One more thing. I hear that a certain someone is looking for the CEO of Steamies. Let's just say you might find what you're looking for here as well. There. See you soon. Jong, you start getting a phone call?
John goes into the hallway and answers the phone.
I did it, Jong. That! I did it, Gasu. I have no idea who this Kunjong Say fellow is. I don't know what you mean.
Nice, smooth. Nailed it. They don't suspect nothing.
Gasu, I can count on you.
What?
I can count on you, right? I can count on you, right?
What's going on?
I gave him everything I had. I gave the Duke all my money, all my savings, because I know that I can trust you to do this job just like you've done every other job. Once you do this, I'll be secured and I'll be wealthy, and then we can keep working together until the end of time.
Wait a minute, you wanted the CEO eliminated. What the hell does the Duke have to do with any of this?
He just told you where he's located. I paid him off more than Steamy ever could.
That was...
I paid him off, and now you can kill him. And then I can finally be CEO. Come on, Gasu. Come on. My whole life I've been waiting for this. You want that info on the Kun family, right? As CEO, I can get all the information you want.
I want as much information on Kun Silva as you can find. If he so much as gone to the bathroom somewhere lately, I want to know about it.
Seems a little specific, don't you think? I mean,
Just do your damn job.
you're gonna take him out, right? If they find out what I did, if they find out it was me, I'm ruined.
Trust me. You do your job, I'll do mine. One way or another, this won't get back to you.
He hangs up.
What an idiot.
Okay. So, Wu, Shion, Hugo, Damien, workshop people, you all heard that announcement from the Duke. I'm going to say it's about 1:30 right now, give or take. What do you do?
Well,
You have your
guys have
ticket
a
already,
plan
what?
for the next few hours or no?
Was that targeted? That was said to Wu, Damien?
That was a general group question.
Oh. Well, I mean, I technically have my ticket. I could just walk right over to the train now.
I was thinking something similar. If you guys don't mind, or if you don't need me for anything, I was thinking I'd head over to the train, survey the area,
Of
see how many
course,
regulars show up.
it doesn't seem like it's going to be that simple.
Never is.
Jong? Wanna tell me what you have cooking up in your noggin? I am dying to know.
All right. It's time I come clean here. So, as you all know, I spent a portion of my life living as Gasu, a mercenary for hire. In that time, I was able to acquire some contacts that are either associated to or relevant to the Kuhn family. It was my way of keeping distant tabs on them, so to speak. One of those contacts just reached out to me. That announcement that you just heard the Duke make about looking for a CEO, he paid the Duke to say that. My contact wants me to kill him in exchange for information and possibly whereabouts on Kun Silva.
This matters to you, right?
Shion, I've spent my entire life looking for the person that killed my mother. This is as close as I've ever gotten.
This, CEO. Are we sure he's there?
Well, that's what I'm gonna go find out. Luckily, I know exactly where to go, and I even have some, albeit less than stealthy cover, to mask my presence.
You get any other information? Like what? Any sort of retaliation will be like?
What do you mean?
Well, you're just gonna stroll up in there and off the dude, right? That's the plan. Do you know what you're getting into? What his forces are like? If he has any contingency plans?
Let's just say the Duke's forces will be preoccupied with a much larger problem.
Are we sure that this is wise? Eden is currently posing as one of the Duke's men. Could actively ruin her plan.
Look, the person that's going to be covering me is Brack. I have him going into the Duke's hideout ahead of me to stir the hornet's nest, if you will. The goal is that hopefully he can recover a spare ticket for Eden in case his plan with the Duke goes south. which I have a feeling it might. As long as the CEO dies and we all get on the train, nothing else matters.
So, how is this man going to die? What's the plan to getting close to him?
If I may, Simon raises a hand.
Simon?
Damien, would you mind if we had a little word?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
He leads you to a corner of the room. And he beckons Robin over as well. You're gonna make it onto the train, right?
I mean, that's priority one, of course.
He looks back over at Jong. Sounds like your team has some personal matters that might be impeding that goal. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. I'm just saying maybe it's best if we just head to the Hell Train. Let them do their thing and meet us up there. Split off into 2 groups.
What you say is smart, but if none of my other allies make it onto the train, I'll be all alone, which leaves me at a disadvantage, right?
That's true. You're gonna need teammates to clear that thing. My only concern is that there's gotta be thousands of regulars near that elevator, even if they don't have tickets. We gotta make sure we can get through them.
A big crowd of people is my specialty, if you remember, Simon.
Oh no!
He smirks. Another good point. He claps your arm. Especially with this bad boy, huh?
That's right. Anyways, I don't think I'll have a problem getting through that crowd.
So, what should me and Robin do?
Well, I'm hoping you guys will be my backup until I reach the elevator. So,
Yeah, of course.
want to stick with me for a bit?
We'll stick with you. Sounds good.
Can I count on you, Robin?
Robin looked like she was about to talk.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you guys. Now, let's just go and support Team Recall for now. If they need us, we'll jump in and help. And if not, we'll just make our way to the train at some point. For now, we will play the role of observer.
Simon smirks. Okay, so let's all move then. We'll support Jong, take out Steamy, and then we'll make it to the Hell Train. Sound like a plan?
Guys, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the support, but just make sure as much of the Duke's men are occupied as possible. Once I get in there, it's got to be me alone. No one else can be tied to this.
Sure.
You're sure you don't need any other help than that? Just a distraction.
He just looks at Wu. I've handled worse jobs on my own. I'll be fine.
Hugo says something. Do we all need to head over there? What do you mean, Hugo? She looks over. Where else would we be? We gotta get on that train.
Actually, Hugo has a point. It might actually be less conspicuous if some of you make your way to the train now. After all, a group of fairly armed regulars that look like they can handle themselves all walking into the same location raises eyebrows.
Well, if you don't mind, I think I'll head over with Hugo then. Wanted to check out what the situation was over there anyway. Now might be an opportune time.
Okay. I'm gonna go radio Brack, see where he's at, make sure he's in position, Everybody, pockets open. And I'll see you on the train.
So you want me to not go with you then?
For now, no. Just keep your pocket open and stay ready.
Don't worry, Damien. I'll be with him. Plus, Eden and Brack are already over there.
Gives me more time to enjoy the hotel.
Wait, you're just gonna be sleeping here?
Huh? Well, you gotta get your full night's rest.
Damien, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
What? Isn't that when the train leaves?
Yeah, it's like 1:30
Oh,
a.m.
it is.
It's pretty late at night.
We missed the train!
Yeah. It's gone.
You
Man,
see a train
Jack's
about
like
to
the
go
shit
off?
out of it. He's like, you don't see that, son?
Okay, so just to clarify then, Jong and Shion will head to Tabbies, and then Wu and Hugo will head towards the elevator to scout out, and then Damien, you'll be staying with Simon and Robin and just getting a good night's sleep?
Team Bloodstorm.
Team Blood. Okay. Storm of Blood, baby. Let's go. Okay, so cutting to Brack. Give me a strength check.
$14.
14? Okay. You throw the harpoon with all the power you can muster towards the general location that the coordinates are telling you to throw. And you teleport to the harpoon, and you fall down onto a building. You're able to scale it, hopping around. And luckily, because Eden sent the coordinates to Damien, and Damien gave the coordinates to Jong, and then Jong gave the coordinates to you, you're able to make it before any other buyers would like to make it there. So you were able to get a head start, essentially, towards making it to Tabbies. So I'm going to say after you throw the harpoon, it's like 10 minutes maybe. Go ahead.
I'm still on the roof.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Brock perches on top of the roof. He squats down in his ninja getup.
Hrace is still on
And
your
he's
shoulder.
just Grace on my shoulder. It's like, big boss. This is about to be the easiest money we ever made. As he just looks down at his suspected victims. Said, now, big boss, we could play this many ways. Over these years, I've gotten better with my wave walker. So I can snatch the ticket without them even realizing it. Or we could do what we do best, big boss. Chaos. Absolute and utter chaos.
Oh boy.
Hrace seems to like the first option, but we'll kind of go along with whatever.
I want to say Brack gets a call from Jean as he's talking to Grace.
Blue Leader is calling. He's going to ruin my fun. Blue Leader?
Are you in position?
Like a Shinhui perched right on top of a tree.
Wow, that's descriptive. Okay. There's been a slight change of plans. You know how I told you before I wanted you in and out? No eyes and ears? Well, things have changed.
Loud and
I
proud?
need you to go in there and do what you do best.
Loud and proud it is! Without saying anything, without listening to the rest of the call or anything, Brack immediately changes back into his normal uniform. He said, "No, we gotta be flashy for this."
Just rips it off.
Yeah, just in a single flash. All right.
Big
Now, I want a
boss, are you
magical
ready?
girl transformation.
Hey, that would be peak. I'm picturing it already.
Big boss, are you ready? It's the technique we used on that big old giant ugly multi-eyed creature on that floor. Are you ready? And then Brack tosses the harpoon as high as he can in the air.
Yep.
He spots one of like the goons.
Yeah.
He one with the poons up to it,
Oh no.
enlarges it,
Oh no.
and then kicks it right towards him.
Oh no!
Give me an attack roll. Where are you aiming this harpoon attack? What part of the
Tabbies.
body?
Oh, at the back, what part of the whole body? The harpoon is humongous.
Are you so top of the head through his whole body?
No, top of the head.
Uh-huh.
It's the hurt. It's the name, not the kill.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So, okay.
Where
okay.
are you aiming? Yes.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, he hurt. That's 18.
He might be dead.
18 to hit. Okay. Boom. You teleport to the harpoon and just slam down with it, and you're able to pierce through his.
No, not slam. It's a kick.
Right.
It's
Sorry.
a kick from the
Okay, like on the previous floor. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You kick the harpoon, and it just instantly, well, not instantly, but it travels through the air, pierces through his shoulder, and he just screams out in pain. Eden, I'm assuming once you climbed up, you were following the Duke's orders and just kind of standing watch? Or were you doing anything else?
So what she would have been doing is, because did he give the tickets to her to hand out to potential buyers, or did he give them to the goons?
He gave it to one goon in particular that we'll call Ban.
Dead meat.
We'll call him Ban. Yeah.
Hey, and everybody in chat.
We'll call him
Okay.
Ban.
Ban.
Ban has the
So
tickets.
So she would have been keeping her eye on him.
Yeah.
Thinking like, well, I can take these 3 probably, and then I can snatch those 3 tickets and get out of here.
Okay.
It's kind of like she's formulating her own backup plan.
Sure, yeah.
But she's playing along for now, but also made a huge mental note about the other dude that was with him downstairs and exactly where that stone and the other tickets were.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah. So she's trying to think of like, maybe I should contact Brack, because Brack can hop in there, grab those tickets, and we're on our way.
Yeah.
Like she's going through a lot of plans, but she's playing along for now.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm sorry about all of that, because you're going to hear a loud thump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You
I
hear a
figured.
scream outside of the door. Oh, my arm, my shoulder! And then, who's there? As the other guy draws his needle, and immediately Ban like tucks away the tickets and kind of hides behind the bar side, and the other 2 start pulling out their weapons.
And she'll in turn pull out hers, but she's like, I think I know who this is. From the commotion outside, she's probably like,
Yeah.
I know who this is.
Okay. Perfect. So
Can
what
I
do you?
describe Brack's entrance?
Oh, please, please.
Okay, so after the person gets hit, Brack is coming down from the sky. He lands on his harpoon, sliding down it all the way to the end. And then he goes, job well done. You over there, sir.
Huh?
Who has your tickets?
Who are you? Wait a minute, I remember you. You talked to the Duke earlier today. You're one of those poor regulars.
What?
Brack might get his first kill today.
Yeah.
Oh damn, bro.
Big boss, there's no way that we made this much money over the course of these few floors. And he just called me poor. Big boss, hold me back, big boss.
Race
Hold me back,
Felger
big boss.
looks offended as well, if not more offended than you.
Well, I guess there's a reason why we got these new shoes, right, big boss? Time to stump a size 20 mud hole in someone.
Okay, I added a little map here on Roll20, but we'll stay here for a bit longer. So Eden, do you rush outside or go outside?
She goes to position herself to guard Ban.
Oh, okay, so you're still
'Cause
inside.
The tickets,
yeah,
the tickets would be more important to her
right.
at this point.
So you're still inside.
And it would make good face for the goons that are on the inside.
Okay, sure. Yeah, the goons on the inside are kind of like up against the door, but they haven't left yet either. They're kind of leaving the ones outside to deal with the problem. Yeah, and there's more goons, more people from the Band of Bones stationed all around this area that are probably going to be on their way as well. You would know just from... Yeah. So, Brack, you can see there's 2 people here. The one on the right is the one that you just attacked. They both have needles.
Oh, the one on the right can still move?
Oh, yeah.
The one that's missing his right? All right, got you. So...
Well, he's not missing his arm quite. It's like a huge gash in his arm that leaves it mostly unusable.
Okay.
Yeah.
2-on-1, eh? I remember these days.
You'll be sorry
Good
you ever
time.
messed with us. The Band of Bones!
When I'm done with you, you'll just be bones. That's unfortunate for you.
All right, give me an initiative roll.
All right. Hot diggity dog. 21.
Okay, you go first.
So the one that Brack damaged,
Yeah.
which one is it?
The one on the right.
This one, right?
Yeah.
So if Eden is right there, but Brack doesn't know Eden is right there, I take it.
No, she's inside. Yeah, you wouldn't see her.
Okay. So let's play this like how Brack would. All right, because I did upgrade some stuff. God dang, this is rough. All right, so first, my harpoon is still enlarged, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so Brack moves closer, and he goes for a basic attack.
Go for it.
Does 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. What was it? 1d8 or 1d10? I remember we nerfed it.
It's 1d8, but then with the harpoon extension, you add your strength again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 1d8.
So it's like plus strength, plus strength.
12.
12 damage?
Yep.
How you attacking him?
Just over the head.
Okay.
His arm is already. Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? No.
No?
A side swing to the gashed arm.
Got you. Okay, so you're just hitting him where it hurts. Okay.
Yep.
He just screams twice as loud and starts clutching it with his other arm. The needle kind of falls to the ground for a moment. You. Okay.
Hurts, don't it?
And this other guy runs up to you. You're dead. Swings his needle with a lot of force. That is going to be 16.
It hits.
Okay. And you go ahead and take 6 damage from the needle slash. And then this guy who you damaged goes, doesn't matter if you hurt us. We're loyal to the Duke till the end. And he slams into you. He tries to ram into you with his body. Does a 9 hit?
No.
All right, so he ends up on the other side of you as he just flies past you, trying to tackle you.
Wow, that is incredible. I didn't know you were that aerodynamic. So Brack is going to hold up. He gets an attack of opportunity if I move, but if I stay right here, right, it's fine.
Yep, as long as you're within range, yeah.
All right, cool. So Brack does this and moves in this position, and he will use. I gotta remember which one of mine is aligned. It's been a while.
Oh, it's the yeah.
Crashing Gale, I believe.
Yeah, Crashing Gale. Yeah.
Just trying to be 100%.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, 25 feet in range. Yep, Crashing Gale.
Okay. So they have to make
yeah.
strength saves. Okay.
Yep.
So the guy who's healthy, he succeeds the save. The guy who is not healthy, though, fails the save.
Oh, sucks to suck. God dang. All right, let me remember my damage calculations.
The calculations, sure. Chat says, AKA the Victor Killer.
Oh no!
Good times, man. Good times. The good old days.
Why?
man.
Sometimes you gotta know the duck. So 1d10 plus my strength. So 1d10. 8.
8. Okay, so the first guy dodges the attack, but the second guy, do you want to kill him?
No.
Okay, you're just maiming him.
Just make sure it hits that arm again, because Black is trying to take an arm.
Oh, he is trying to take an arm. Okay.
No!
Yes.
He's trying to take his arm. Okay, so
Ruka in chat is
Put
like
the thought,
every
you put
time
the thought
she
in my
makes-
head. Yes.
no.
So okay, first guy, he rolls to the side, dodges the attack. The second guy, he swings around just in time for the blast to take his arm clean off, and it goes flying across, blood spurting out of his arm, and he just lands onto his knees and falls face first into the dirt.
You see that? That was a nice clean break, wasn't it? You know, instead of breaking a leg, he broke an arm. I mean, severed an arm. I mean, lost an arm. I mean, you know what I mean. right? You? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna. Meanwhile, Eden, what are you doing throughout all this? Still protecting Ban?
So she hears the commotion outside.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no!" She's thinking it's Jong.
Oh, okay, of
Given
course,
the
sure.
wretched screams
How dare
wounds
you?
and everything.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, "Oh no!"
When I kill, I'm as silent as ever. No one would ever know it was
Yeah,
me.
right.
You'd be going for the throat and stuff, so they don't be screaming. Like
That's true. You just stab him in the throat.
Facts.
That's true.
I recall you took off an arm on somebody in the workshop battle, but you know it's cool.
All right, look, Henry's perfect. All right, what do you want from me?
I remember, Henry kind of went down with a yell. But
Anyway,
Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on.
So she's gonna go against her better judgment. She's gonna turn to Ban real quick. Stay behind the bar. I need to help them outside.
Okay.
Do not let them get these tickets. And more importantly, don't let them get to the hatch.
Understood.
Okay.
The two against the
She's
door
the-
say, should we join you, Aki?
I can handle this.
They nod.
So she'll slip through the door real quick and see the carnage.
Yep, you see Brack has taken an arm off of one of your fellow men and is currently fighting the other one.
She's like, God damn it.
And even... Go ahead.
And she quickly tries to lock eyes with Brack and be like, I'm not here to fight you. And she's going to, so which guy's down? The guy
With the little heart icon
Oh,
here?
okay. Yeah. Got it. So she's gonna run up. This guy's not conscious, right? This guy.
No, he's untouched.
No, the guy that's down, he's unconscious.
Yes.
So he wouldn't be able to yell out anything. Okay. She's gonna run up besides Brack, looking like she's gonna hit him. And then she's going to spin and go after the guy that's next.
Okay, so give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, is it time? Is it time for the team attack?
I don't have blades. I don't have blades.
Oh shoot!
You gotta. We can save it for later, okay? I have a plan. Okay. Okay. All right. 18 on the dice plus. This is a held spear attack. That's 18 plus 7, which is
25.
20.
Yep.
25. No. Yeah, 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's why it seems small.
I imagine that hits.
Hey, sorry. Yes, it does. Forgive me for not saying so.
And she's trying to hit him in the throat so that he can't yell out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Give me some damage.
Nice. 7 plus 4 is 11 damage
Okay.
to the boy.
He goes, and then you hit him in the throat, and right now he's just coughing. All he can really focus on is coughing.
Okay. And then very quickly she's gonna turn to Brack hey, I'm on your side. How's it going? And she's gonna say to him really quickly, I know where the rest of the tickets are. And I don't think I can do anything else, can I?
Once you say that, Grace hops off of Brack's shoulder and starts hopping into Tabbies.
No! Grace!
He's skipping inside. He starts hopping in.
Oh my God.
Big boss, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
that doesn't mean anything.
And she's gonna tell him, she's like, there's 3 more in there. Because there's 2 guarding the door and Ban. There's 3 more there. Don't go. Because she doesn't want to alert the people inside either.
Right.
So she's not yelling or anything, but she's just like, hey.
Sure.
Don't. Let me see. What are one of my bonus actions? Where did my bonus actions go? Yeah, I really don't have anything else
Okay.
to do.
Totally cool. We're actually going to cut away from what's happening
Okay.
right now to Wu and Hugo, who have left the building and are heading towards the elevator, correct?
The elevator is the meeting point for the train entrance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The first thing you notice is that there's a huge crowd of regulars heading towards that elevator. It's like a massive crowd. There's no way these people even have tickets, right? At least 99% of them. But they all seem to be trying to like push people aside and make their way towards the elevator. Sorry, Milios, did you want to say something?
They were supposed to take old buddy. They were supposed to take half damage from crashing gale because I upgraded it.
Oh, okay. Good call. So 4, yeah. Okay, I'll mark that down. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. So Hugo looks around like you can tell he clearly is. He's taller than most of the people there, but he's not the biggest fan of the crowd. He looks over at you.
Have Hugo roll perception.
You're gonna ask him to scout out?
I'm not asking. No,
Well, then-
have him roll perception.
I can't just roll perception based on a whim, unless you ask him.
Well, what do you mean? What would I ask him?
I don't
want to
know.
see if he noticed something about Wu when he looks at it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it's not about the crowd. Oh, my bad.
No, you're
I
fine.
get it.
I understand. That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, he would have noticed that Wu is breathing really heavily and kind of clutching his chest a little bit.
He puts a hand on your shoulder gently.
And Wu just like raises his right arm. I'm good. Good. Just not quite used to the Shinsu density on this floor yet. Anyway, look at them. It's a mess out here. If this is any indication. I'm looking forward to this ride.
He nods, then turns back towards the elevator. How are you gonna make your way towards the elevator? Are you gonna try to make your way through the crowd? Are you gonna go like above them, maybe towards the elevator? What's up?
So you're saying that the whole crowd is separating us from the door of the elevator.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
and
The closer you get,
most-
especially.
Right. Most of these people are scrounging for tickets as well. Okay.
That's your assumption based on how many there are. Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll athletics, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I'll do the same with Hugo. You rolled very high.
I also rolled okay. What is my +5? That is a 19.
Okay, cool. So you're trying to work your way through the crowd with this athletics check?
I was thinking more. Maybe. Yeah. Let's just like stealthily move our way through the crowd
Okay, yeah.
as quickly.
Whichever way you're able to use that and try to work your way through the crowd towards the elevator. And as you do so, your pocket is seeming to automatically keep track of something. And it pops up that apparently 8 people have entered the Hell Train. So it ticks down to 42 out of 50. And everybody receives that notification.
So from the door of the elevator to the train, like that's once you enter the elevator, you're in the train. So we're basically
No,
there's more.
the Hell Train is waiting at the very top of the elevator for you.
Okay, so it would be ideal to go to the top floor and wait outside the entrance of the train, right? Or
Potentially.
I mean, that's what I would like to do. I think if 8 people already entered,
Yeah.
okay. Hugo, I don't know how long it's gonna take them. But realistically, there's not that many spots in the grand scheme of things, and there's more tickets than there are spots. So, how about we form a little wall here? Stop any unnecessary passers-by from getting on the train. We don't need to stay down here. As a matter of fact, all these people seem like they don't even have tickets to begin with. But anybody that makes it to the top of the elevator, we stall.
He nods. So,
All right, let's go.
this elevator is very tall. It seems like each floor takes up the space as far as height goes of maybe like 2 or 3 floors that you would associate with a building like this. So it's quite tall. And it's hard to make out from here. But the closer you've gotten, you realize that where the train should be up above, it might be hidden in some way. Because you kind of see that it's almost glimmering up there in a way that as if something's being obscured or hidden.
Okay.
But you make it to the elevator, and there's a whole horde of people trying to make their way through. But the closer you've gotten, the bloodier it's gotten, because they are fighting each other physically now, and there's fights breaking out. So there's one guy who seems to have gotten a similar idea to you. He is shirtless, pantless. He's wearing, just a small piece of underwear, and he is built.
Oh.
This guy is built. He's got a huge jaw, and he is standing in front of the door. He's like 7 feet tall.
Did he get robbed, or did he choose that? What's going on here?
Hey, buddy, it's kind of cold out here, don't you think? And don't get it wrong. You know, I like being naked as much as the next guy, but like, you know.
True.
He's just looking down at you, unimpressed.
Right. So, me and my friend here are gonna get on that elevator. You mind letting us by?
He holds out a hand. His pocket pops up.
What you want, points? I'm getting a little depressed there. This is what you're a good man. You're a very good man. Yeah, no, we don't do that. Now, here's what we're going to do. You can pay me right now. How much I have to 500,000 points will do. And I'll let you step aside unharmed.
Or what, little guy?
No, it's literally your only option. 500,000 points, and we walk by. Or, I kill you.
Hugo puts a hand on your shoulder and then moves to where you are. This guy's a little taller than him, but he looks up at him. He summons his inventory and pulls out this massive hammer. And you notice that Hugo, he's always been kind of built, but this hammer, he's now holding it up with one hand. He puts it the bottom onto the ground, and there's like a little crater that's from all the weight of the hammer. And he looks up at the guy and just like stares at him. The guy's looking between the two of you.
My friend here is pretty good at whack-a-mole. You want to try?
2.
2 what?
He steps aside. 2 regulars in.
Wu just shrugs his shoulder, pats Hugo on the back, and is like, all right, let's go.
Hugo, like for another 5 seconds, just stares at the guy, and then finally puts his hammer back into the inventory and then heads with you into the elevator. Okay. You head inside. Now, back at the hotel really quick, Damien, I believe you've received a notification on your pocket that interrupted your beauty sleep.
Yep. Well, we best get into position, guys.
Where are we heading exactly?
I believe... Let me just check real quick. We're going right outside of Tabbies. We're gonna make sure no one gets in and everyone gets out safely. Well, I mean, close to everyone.
You're really sure about this? 8 people have already entered the Hell Train.
I think we won't have to worry. Besides, we can't let reinforcements get them.
Understood. We'll follow you anywhere, Damien. And plus, I want to see how that arm works.
I mean, you've seen it quite enough, I'm sure.
We have. But as the Shinsu density gets thicker on the higher floors, you never know how it might impede with the calculations inside.
Always thinking about that stuff. I'm just excited to get started. I hope there are people who come and fight us.
And
you good, Robin?
That's a woman with words, man. That's a woman with words.
All right. Team Bloodstorm, let's move into position.
Okay, start heading there. Perfect. Okay. So meanwhile, cutting back to Brack and Eden here. Let me see here. Eden, you just attacked. Okay, perfect. So now I believe it's the guy's turn once again. So let me do this right here. There we go. Changing up the initiative there. Okay, so now he attacks you, Aki.
Okay.
And he can't yell very loud, but you can hear him go, traitor, as he mutters it out. Ooh! 24.
That hits.
Okay. And he swings at you for 6 damage, slashing you. But in his anger, he swings back at you again.
Oh.
That's a 9 this time. So easy dodge or deflect for you. And he's starting to slash, and you're kind of going back and forth. This is your first time, like, personally, other than, like, skirmishes, like, dueling with, like, fighting legitimately a member of the Band of Bones. And even though they're all dumb and how do I say that? They're all a bunch of goons,
bros.
Yeah. You know, you can tell the Duke did pick out strong men.
Yeah.
As far as physically,
I bet he
physically
did.
strong. Okay. Anyway,
I thought you didn't like the muscular. Sheesh.
Well, he said he don't like the women muscular.
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's make
He
sure
likes
his
men
words are
extra.
straight.
They gotta compensate for the lack of non-muscular women.
Brack, it's your turn. It's your turn, Brack. It's your turn.
That's not a denial, folks.
Your turn, Brack.
Oh. Question real quick before I do what I'm thinking about doing. And I know you said that we could invent things.
Yeah.
If I force him to move, right, could Aki get an attack of opportunity? So let's say, for example, if I whirl and strike him into Eden, could Eden then attack him?
No, I think he has to be the one to leave the.
Yeah.
The
It has
area.
to.
I was trying, you know.
Yeah,
No,
I
you're
know.
good.
It's a fun idea, but
The opponent has to leave or you have to leave the
right.
radius of attack on your own volition. If it's a knockback, you can't get a attack of opportunity because it's just not fair.
Got you.
Good looking out though. Good looking
I
out.
think it's fair if we do it.
yeah. You're
Just
right.
like I gotta balance this encounter, okay?
Come on now.
All right. So Brack assumes optimal
Position.
Yuji and Hinami position, you know, against Mojito. And now
That-
we
I
initiate
don't know what that
Operation
means.
Fight Back.
Okay, got it. So what does that mean?
Brack attacks him with his harpoon.
Okay, you get advantage because you're flanking.
So we rolled twice, right?
Yes.
I don't
higher
even
roll.
think I need it because I rolled so high.
All right.
But you could get
All
a
right.
20.
So I rolled 19 plus 4, right? So 23
Nice.
What is your strength modifier?
plus 4.
So you can also add proficiency. So that's plus
Oh,
3.
so that's plus 3?
So
So
it's-
7?
Yeah, plus 7
I was
total.
doing it wrong this whole time?
See, I feel like we've talked about this. Like, I feel like there were 3. We've talked about this before. When you make the attack roll, you add proficiency as well.
I thought roll 20 did it for me. That's the only reason.
No, you have to program it. You have to program it, I think.
Well, it depends on how you added it to your character sheet there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
boy, it's okay. Brack
Okay.
was just nerfed. He needed to be nerfed. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's
All right,
all
so then
good.
that's
He was
25
holding
then.
back.
Yeah,
So
he was
then that's
holding
25 then.
25. Yeah, easy hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's my harpoon is still expanded, so 28. That's another 12.
12. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. 12. This guy, he's bleeding all over. Eden, your turn. You traitor! The Duke
She's-
will punish you for this. Nobody messes with the Duke.
She's just gonna try and like knock him out.
Okay, yeah.
Just the health spear attack. She's just like, shut up, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
That's gonna be 15 plus 7 for a 20.
Easy hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Oh, nice. 6 plus 4, so 10.
Okay. Bonk! You hit him really hard. You and then he collapses onto the ground.
Okay, Ian's gonna turn to Brack real quick. Brack, okay. You gotta be with me on this one, okay? You're gonna hit me through the door and make it look like you're fighting me to get in, okay?
I know the perfect thing. It won't even hurt.
Well, make it look convincing, because there's 3 other guys in there, and we gotta potentially go down into the...
Yeah.
There's a guy with 3 tickets on the inside of the door. Just keep that in mind. But I know where the whole stash is. And there's some...
Whole stash?
There's some robot guy down there with the Duke. His name's
Aki!
Steamy.
Aki! And one of the Band of Bones guys runs out the door.
And Ian looks at Brack hit me.
Brack doesn't full whirling strike,
Yeah.
but he does what he did to the Reaper on the 30th floor.
Yep.
A little stronger than that to just send her back.
Okay, yeah, sure. And it's obviously fake, so there's no, it doesn't roll or anything, but you're able to knock Eden back as the fight commences or continues.
And she's gonna
Aki!
try and maneuver herself so as she goes flying back, she's gonna try and hit the guy that's coming out. So to try and trip him up, she's like, oh no.
Into the he gets knocked back.
Yep.
Shit. Aki, did he just land a hit on you?
Shut up. She's acting like her feelings are really hurt right now.
The Shinwei went inside. This little green Shinwei. I don't know what it's doing.
He's an anima?
We couldn't catch him. He must be an anima. Be on your guard.
Hooray, we couldn't catch the little frog. Sorry. I broke character there real hard. Sorry.
Oh my god. I think was probably using every juke move known to man.
It's like that gif of Spider-Man dodging Electro's attacks. If it's ducking and weaving through hands.
I want to remind everyone that even though Brack took off his ninja outfit, Harace kept it on. So Harace was full ninja mode as he went inside.
Of course. Expect nothing less.
Perfect. Okay, so that's happening. But then also, more Band of Bones people have arrived. Some from the east, some from the west. They're starting to descend upon the building after having heard the fighting sounds and the screams and such. So I'll slowly add those here to the scene. People who were stationed all around the area, they expected people to be arriving later. But of course, Brack arrived before everybody else.
Right.
So now they're arriving a bit late. Right now, about 5 extras have arrived. Aki, you're over here right now.
I forgot to add this move to my move.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
so Eden is going to say, or Aki is going to tell the guy next to her, we have to protect the hatch. And she looks directly at Brack we got to get to the hatch now.
Right.
She's like, hint, hint, cough, cough.
Where are the tickets? Are the tickets safe?
Tickets are inside.
Just take out the big guy, right?
Has them.
Okay, when you say that too, first it was the hatch, and then you say Ban. We probably shouldn't be talking about that.
He doesn't know who he is. Plus, you let a Shinwei in. What's wrong with you?
What Shinwei? These are the guys on the outside talking.
No, she's talking to the guy next to her.
Oh,
not
okay,
the guy around
okay. It was slippery. He was slimy. It was, I don't know.
She's looking at Brack get
So-
in here, charge me or do something.
So when she does that, Brack gets close to her, and he does what he did to Simon. He just puts his hand on her shoulder, and then he wave walks into the building.
Okay, got you. So as you walk up to Aki, I'm going to say the guy next to Aki tries to attack you, and that's going to be the main thing that happens right before you wave walk. 6. Okay, so you're able to make it. You're able to make it inside. You wave walk into the building. There's 2 people who are currently inside, Ban, and then the other member who remained inside. You wave walk. I'm gonna say in the middle of the dining area. Okay, what do you do?
Eden points to the one behind the bar. She's like, stay down, Ban. He has the tickets, Brack.
Okay. Okay.
The gig's kind of up, but she's still trying to play along a little bit.
The guy, you do notice the man who remained inside next to the door looks at you confused when you do that, and he's starting to catch on quicker.
Yeah. And then she's going to go for the guy at the door to kill or knock out, because she's going to try to barricade the door if she can get him.
Yeah. So Brack, I'm assuming you do head towards Ban behind the counter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
without a doubt.
Yeah. And then Eden, you go towards to block the door.
Yes.
And you do so. You're up against the door. What are you doing, Aki? The guy like tries to put his hands on you. What are you doing?
Yeah. So then she tries to knock him out.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm trying to think if I want to add anything special to this to ensure his knocking outage.
His knocking outage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on.
10 out of 10 acting skills? Hell yeah.
She was Oscar winning last week. Now she's like B tier, or
Yeah. Yeah.
she's like an F tier actress today.
It's working, kind of. These grunts
You
are
know.
worse than Team Rocket. Yeah.
Ooh, this could be fun. That doesn't do enough damage.
Gotta make a decision.
Yep. Just a held spear attack again to his throat. A, to try to knock him out. B, to keep him from yelling.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, it's a 19. No, I wanted to play.
Okay. Roll damage.
19 plus 7. So yeah, a lot.
A lot.
It like rolled towards the 20 and then flipped over. I was like,
Of
no.
course.
It's like, why are you
gotta
like
do that.
this? That's only 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
You slam your spear against him, but you're not able to silence him. Everyone, Aki's a traitor. Aki's a traitor. Alert the Duke.
Yeah. Get the Duke. Get the Duke.
And then they're pounding against the door, trying to break their way in. I'm gonna have you make a strength save.
Okay. That's 13 plus 5 says 18.
Okay. You're able to hold the door. Brack, you reach over the counter,
door.
and Ban is trying to. He doesn't have his weapon on him, so he's just trying to keep the tickets safe. So you're able to do whatever you want. You want to grab him, or what's your goal?
Brack just, since, I'm tall, menacing, he just reaches over the counter. He picks up the little guy. He just holds him in front of his table.
Get off of me!
Hey, Ben, relinquish the tickets, or else you're going to get banned. Get it?
Oh, no.
No, it's stupid. The frog says it better. But, yeah.
How'd you know where I was?
I'm clairvoyant, Ben. I know everything that you do.
Can you roll intimidation for me?
You're telling me he's not already scared?
Yeah.
That's why intimidation is I have no intimidation. 14. I didn't know
14?
that was like charisma.
Okay. Down there! He points down.
Grab him, Ben. I'm gonna lower you down, pick him up, then hand him to me.
They're down there.
No. You have tickets on you, Ben.
They're below the counter.
Brack lowers him behind the counter.
Yeah.
Pick him up, Ben.
He reaches down behind the counter, whoosh, and then slashes at your arm after he grabbed his needle down there.
That was the wrong move, Ben. That was the wrong move, Ben.
That's a 16 to hit.
I think that hits, yeah.
7 damage as he slashes your arm. I'm gonna say, you let go of him. I think that's a fair assessment after he damages your arm. So he lands onto the ground.
You said 6 damage or 7?
7 damage.
7.
Yes.
Right.
All right, Eden, make another strength save.
All right. 17 plus 5 for 22.
Okay, make another one.
13 plus 5 for 18.
Okay. You start to notice that there's people pounding on the door. The door, despite you holding it, is starting to crack and break. So at some point, it will break down, regardless of your strength. But you're also starting to hear a large commotion outside. Where's the Duke? Where are the tickets? Is the Duke inside here? And you start to hear a few dozen people, charging towards this building. And then you hear a familiar voice say, "Guys, the Duke is giving them away for free. I repeat, the Duke is giving them away for free. Head inside Tabbies now." What? The Duke is giving them... And then the chaos just erupts from there.
Oh, shit. So Eden is going to... Oh, no. This poor guy.
What are you about to do?
She is going to... I need to write this down. So.
Okay. What's about to happen?
So she's going to open hand the guy, but so that he falls in front of the door. So he needs to make a dex save. My man's needs to make a dex save.
Sure. First, I should have had him roll to attack you, but it would have missed, so never mind.
Okay.
Dex save. Okay, yeah, he fails.
Okay.
He fails. So you're putting him in front of the door, essentially.
So basically, I'm laying him out down in front of the door.
Okay, okay.
Let's see, on a failed save. So he's my barrier now, at least for a round. And she's gonna sprint over to Brack, and she's like, "We need to wave Walker downstairs now." She's not gonna care about the tickets that Ban has. He gets to deal with the regulars at this point.
Okay. So you put him in front of the door, and she tells you this, Brack. The guy has his needle in front of you, Ban. And then the door is starting to break down any second now. Like one more push and it's gone. What do you do, Brack?
What?
We need to
now
get
we're
the tickets.
thinking. We don't need these.
Is the Duke down there?
Yes.
All right.
He has like 50 tickets. Go.
Ban, I'll ban you later. And then Brack wave walkers downstairs with Eden.
Okay. Are you keeping track of the SP being spent on Wave Walker?
Yes.
Okay.
That was 3 so far.
Okay. Cool. You Wave Walker below, back into the hallway, not far from the room. Eden, you hear Steamy's voice.
Oh boy.
And as you make your way towards the middle of the room, you see the Duke of Bones standing there. And you see him standing off with Hraesvelgr.
Oh no! Race, get out of there!
We're gonna take our break. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna get the memes,
That's my
the
fault.
fan art.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you guys soon.
sir.
Yeah, take care. And actually, I have to do the same as always and switch the meme reel. So it'll take a second. Enjoy. Be back soon.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
Work like a dog, day and night, living off of coffee from a pot none of you want to touch.
That's a good question, Kobe. I don't know, but, you know, on an unrelated note, did you ever find your dad?
Hey, breathe, bro, breathe.
No!
Hell nah, so it was you the whole time? You ate my $30 steak? Man, get your ass off my counter! Fuck.
This shit way too formal, y'all know what I'm supposed to. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All the records I produce, I might take all my exes and put them all in.
I'm sick of that shit. No. I've been dealing with her shit since season. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh
Do you care to pay your respects?
Holy crap! You are creepy as shit.
Sometimes things you love don't always love you back.
then something just snapped. Something inside of me. No, no more. That's it. I don't care. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Cactus. No passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no mindset in this football club. Nothing is there. What the hell?
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Well, from the break. Episode 64. Where have you been? Yeah, we just started our new episode. We're back. Thank you so much for the memes and fan art. Submit your own in the Discord down below. I saw Light posting the link in the chat as well, so feel free to join in. There is so much conversation about this series that I can't keep up with it. So if you want to talk with people who also like the show, Discord is the place to be. Yeah, let's get back into things here. So, John, you are also now present nearby Tabbies. Shion has gone ahead, and she caused extra commotion, as you talked about with her.
Oh, okay.
And now you're off in and now you're in the shadows. You're off in the shadows. And you just see a bunch of regulars, and they're like, the Band of Bones is doing a decent job at holding off a few of them, because even more of the Band of Bones have arrived at this point now too. But there's a bunch of regulars now arriving, and they're all spreading the word that free tickets can be found from the Duke.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to roll stealth. I need a way into this building that is not the front door.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me move this. Okay. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's get the old character sheet out. Where's stealth? Still. 321.
21. Okay. You are able to sneak on by. Do this here. Oop. Never mind. You're able to sneak on by. Yeah, the regulars aren't able to see you. You're able to kind of skirt the crowd and kind of cross rooftop to rooftop. It takes you a little while. I'm going to say some time passes by just to make sure you aren't seen. But you're able to make it near the rooftop of Tabbies. And there's no back entrance or anything like that. But there is a chimney.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that the only other access point from outside that isn't the door?
Unless you were to, like, carve a hole in the roof. Yeah. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's the only other way you'd be able to get in.
You know what,
They
Joe?
just see a sword erupt from the roof.
We're gonna do just that.
Okay, sure thing. So describe it for me. Describe it.
Okay, so Jong is going across the rooftops. He makes it over to Tabbies and kind of checks to make sure that I want to. So can I roll, like, I don't know what it would be, like insight, maybe, like to see if I can pick up any, like, sounds from the room that would be below
Perception.
where I'm standing.
Yeah, do perception.
Okay, perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, today, bro, with these rolls. Go to perception.
Yeah.
23.
23. So what you're able to perceive is that initially there was just a couple of people inside muttering about what to do, and you hear the name Aki mentioned and Duke, and then the door gets knocked down, and it seems that a few people have slipped by the Band of Bones and have made it into the building. And the chaos is erupting even further down below. And so as far as you're aware, 5-6 people probably below you.
Okay, cool. So I'm standing on the roof. He's going to take his sword, stab it into the top of the roof, and then he's just in one motion, he's going to spin around in the spot he's standing so that cuts a hole around him, and then he's going to drop in straight into the building.
Okay. Jong, you land inside this building. I described it earlier. You see Ban. You see another member of the Band of Bones trying to hold back the people making it inside. You see Ban sweating. And they're holding back the people who managed to break inside. And you also notice it's mostly Ban and then another guy who was... I was going to say he was it's the person that Eden knocked out earlier. So there's two people who are kind of holding back the crowd. And they look over at you and their eyes grow wide. Hold it! Get back outside!
I'm going to throw my sword at the door so that, like, the hinge of the door, so that it breaks open and the crowd comes flying in.
Okay, got it. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah.
It does not have to be super high. It's a door. You're just looking for a door.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you roll like a 3, no, it's not happening.
Attack roll. So wait, I'm just adding
Strength proficiency.
Strength. Okay. 15.
15. Your sword slices into the door frame that was already creaking pretty bad in this old building, and it crumbles to the ground. And the Band of Bones is now having an even harder time holding them back.
As the hinge comes off and, like, the crowd is starting to come in, Zhong just kind of gives both of them, like, a salute, and then he heads towards the door.
Now, correct. I'm trying to figure out, was Zhong made aware of the hatch?
Oh, well, no, I wasn't told, but I just kind of assumed it would be.
It's hidden. Well, actually, you know what?
Is it hidden?
It is kind of.
He moved the
You're
table.
right. Yeah, the table was moved.
Yeah, I assume, like, once they went through it, like,
the
it's just
table would have
there.
been moved. Well, the table would have been concealing the hatch once Eden had left it, and then Eden and Brack wave walkered down. And Hrace,
Okay, all right.
So I don't think it's visible.
So okay. So then let me roll something to see if
roll
I can find it.
perception. Yep. You know there's something in this building.
Perception. 16.
16. You're not able to find it right away. You feel like He's gonna take you a minute to find this thing. Ban breaks off from fighting and he's gonna charge you. Get back outside! He's gonna try to attack you while you're searching. 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. With 16, yeah, that hits.
Okay, take 6 damage as he slashes you. That's your final warning, Coon. Get back outside. Okay, so while you're doing that, meanwhile, Damien, you and your team Bloodstorm is now on the scene as well. You're on the outskirts. You're kind of just watching the things happen. You see a large group of regulars outside of Tabbies.
Oh man, how many regulars is it?
I'm gonna say like 50.
50? Oh, that's not as much as I was hoping.
Okay, sorry.
Well, darn.
Oh no.
Well, Simon, what do you think we should do?
I think the answer's pretty obvious, right? You don't care about anyone in that crowd, do you?
Not really, but... maybe I care a little bit more than I... Okay, here. I have an idea.
Robin walks over to you and she touches your arm as if to say that she can also give you a boost if you need it.
I have an idea. This will hopefully get rid of the crowd. I set up my lighthouses to amplify my own voice.
Yeah.
Attention, regulars. This is now a workshop-sanctioned operation. You will need to vacate the premises now. You have 5 minutes to comply.
What? Who is there? Who is that? And you hear someone say, "Prove it!"
What? What did they say?
Prove it.
Prove it.
I project a big image of the workshop.
Can you be more specific?
Do they need my ID?
From Google Images.
Wait, so are you like making yourself known, the three of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Got you. Okay. So you're projecting an image of the workshop, some kind of display to look official.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do a little highlight reel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All your finest hits. Yeah. Finest moments. And Simon,
we are a workshop-sanctioned team, and you will need to leave before we clear you out.
Simon also walks forward and holds open an ID. Sorry, you gotta make it out of here, and we're gonna shorten that time to 3 minutes if you don't comply. And then Robin just walks forward, her arms crossed. Okay, Damien, I'm gonna have you roll.
On my other lighthouse, I have the timer ticking down.
Okay. So you have the slideshow, you have your voice being projected, the timer. Roll persuasion.
Yeah, no problem. That is a 8. Is that right?
An 8.
Just rolled out. 9.
9. Okay, really quick, Jimmy, stop with the donations, please. That was $100. I feel like that's worth interrupting for a second. Sorry, I'm late, but Money Man of the Syndicate is here. The Money Man of the Syndicate is indeed here. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Appreciate you. Shout out. This one's for you.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right, don't kill Jimmy, Team Bloodstorm.
Yeah, right.
Jimmy, you're free to go.
Got it. So the crowd, it seems as if maybe like 25% of the crowd wants to oblige with that. The people who were there kind of half-heartedly start to leave. But the majority of the crowd, we won our tickets! You can't stop us!
Do you consider yourselves to be living?
Oh no.
Robin looks over at you.
Have you ever wondered about the weight of your life?
A few
what that
regulars,
means for you?
A few regulars start to take that as a threat, and they start going for their weapons.
I don't think there's any other way to take that.
Yeah, that's how they interpret it.
I do declare I feel threatened.
Consider the family that you have and the people who are waiting for you before you attempt something stupid. The choice is yours.
When you say that, I'm going to say a couple more leave, especially after the display of the workshop. I'm going to say 30 people are left.
30 people. I guess that is a pretty good explosion size. Well, I did try and save people. Let it be known that I tried. Now we just have to wait for the timer.
So you're gonna choose not to do anything yet.
No, I'm gonna comply with my 5-minute rule.
Okay, that's awfully nice of
Or
you.
3 minutes. Three minutes that Simon said now.
Okay, yeah. So the timer fell down even more. Less time for them. Okie dokie. While this is all happening, Wu and Hugo have made it into the first floor of the elevator. So the elevator, you headed inside. It just took the two of you to the first floor. It's called the first floor as you ascend, and you exit the elevator.
Wait, it's called the first floor, but this is where we're supposed to be, right?
Not quite. So the elevator only took you to the first floor of the building. And then as you exit, the elevator goes back down. Because you're in a room. And the only way I can describe this room is that everywhere you look, you see gravestones, tombstones in this wide office building room. It's such a jarring contrast, but you see tombstones all around you.
This is fun.
And you also see that a few regulars are crying beside these graves.
No longer as fun. Hugo, I thought we hit top floor. What's going on?
Hugo points to the other side of the room where you see another elevator awaits you.
Why can't things just be simple? Really need some rest. Let's just make it over there without any issues, right?
He nods.
Yeah, we're gonna make a beeline over there. I'm ignoring every single regular in this place.
Sure. Do you choose to look around at all? Because some of these graves are kind of tall, some of them small, some of them a little more fancy than others. What did you do?
I would say that, like, on average, it is Wu's personality to take note of his surroundings. So, yes,
Sure.
he would have walked it even if he didn't care.
The first grave
do I
you
need to
see is a
roll?
rather fancy... Nah. You're just, The first grave you see is rather fancy. It seems very elaborate. And it says Namu Leaf etched into the tombstone. Does that stop you at all?
Bro, what?
What?
I can't stand you. Does that give you any sort of pause? Or...
How does that make Wu feel?
Okay,
How does that make Wu, the one person close to Leaf, feel? Just like on average, just spit by it.
Okay.
All right, let me get back into carry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Appreciate you. No, Wu would have clocked it, and he stops, and he falls to his knees, and he looks at it, kind of shaking for a second.
Woo, we have to get going. Woo. And then Hugo stops.
Doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody?
What? How do they
Doesn't
know?
make any.
And he's looking he's looking at the same grave. How do they...
She's alive, Hugo. This doesn't make any sense.
Miss Kaya? What? She's buried here? What? And he falls to his knees.
Wait, Hugo, come to your senses, bro. Are we seeing the same thing?
No. And he looks to his right. Philip. And he starts cradling his head. No.
Hugo! And Wu grabs his shoulder. I'm right here. Look. I'm right here.
When you look at the grave that he's looking at, it says Taka.
Hugo, this isn't real, buddy. We're wasting time. Let's keep moving. Somebody's playing a trick on us.
It's very hard for his eyes to be drawn away from the first tombstone that you both saw.
What was the name on it again?
For you, it said Namu Leaf. You heard him say Miss Kaya.
Miss Kai. Okay. Bet. Hugo, trust me. This is only meant to distract us. We gotta keep moving.
He summons his inventory and grabs his hammer again. He's just staring at the tombstone. But then he closes his eyes and unsummons the inventory and stands back up, and he looks away from the tombstones and then just nods towards the other elevator.
Here I thought I wouldn't let petty tricks make me waver anymore. Might never get there after all. And Wu keeps walking towards the elevator.
Okay, sounds good. There's nothing that really stops you. You just hear the wails and the crying from the nearby regulars who are calling out names of loved ones. But you enter the elevator and start to ascend. Ding! You arrive on the second floor of the elevator, and there's another elevator on the other side of the room. This time, there isn't any graves. It's another, like, big office space. And at the end of it, there's a barrier that is blocking people from getting into the elevator. So there's a good dozen people who are just, like, scratching their head in front of this door.
Okay. I'll approach it.
They kind of part. They seem to be stumped. And there's a riddle on the door.
I was going to roll investigation, but never mind. Tell me the riddle.
The riddle says, what has a golden head and a golden tail, but no body? No cheating, everybody. I'm talking to you, Cast.
Golden head. No.
I was gonna say a Rajang, but I'm on Monster Hunter timing.
Haha. Also, don't look at chat for this, because chat's going to say the answer.
I mean, I have an answer, but I don't know if it's right.
Is it a dragon? Someone says.
I was gonna say a coin.
The barrier disperses.
I'm good, Let's fucking go.
I was sitting there like, come on.
Dude, because the thing is, I'm good at these types of things, but like, I doubt myself sometimes, man. All right, let's go.
But people try to get on the elevator before you. What do you do?
How many people are we talking?
I'm gonna say like half of the dozen, so 6 people are trying to like push their way past you onto the elevator.
Hugo. I just turned to him.
He's holding them back.
Here, everyone. There's no rush. One at a time. Seeing as how none of you could solve the riddle with your mediocre.
We were close to solving it before you got here.
Oh, where are you now?
We gotta hurry, that barrier's gonna disperse!
So everybody shuffle through one at a time. Okay?
You'll let us on. That elevator can fit half a dozen people.
And how many people are here?
There's 12 of us. 14 including you.
Well, we are exempt, and I kind of shuffle ahead with Hugo. The rest of you can fight amongst yourselves for the rest of the spots.
Someone tries to grab you. Can you make a acrobatics check or athletics check?
I will do acrobatics.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'll do athletics.
Okay, yeah.
That is a 23.
They try to grab you. You said athletics?
Yeah.
So I would say that you, like, as they go for you, you can easily shake them off. You can easily slap their hand away, or however you'd like.
Wu will just use his staff and jab it into the person's foot.
You bastard! The barrier is starting to fall, and they're starting to fight amongst each other. Hugo is able to easily make his way into the elevator and shove them off. And by the time the commotion is said and done and the barrier disperses, 2 of the regulars squeeze their way through into the elevator with you. Including the guy who you stomped on his foot. And the elevator starts to rise.
As we're going up the elevator, I kind of look at him and smile. If you blow on it, it might hurt less.
Okay. Ding! You arrive on the 3rd floor of the elevator. This floor is pretty straightforward. You can't really tell what the problem is, but you gaze across and you see the elevator on the opposite side. But the main thing you notice is that there's about 4 or 5 regulars in the middle of the room, and they can't seem to move. Their feet are stuck to the ground. What the hell? And they're trying to move, but they can't. Their feet are completely stuck to the ground. I'm going to say the elevator is a good 60 feet across from where you are.
Well, isn't that troublesome? I wasn't trying to do this now. Not gonna lie. And I won't. There has to be another way across this. Hugo, what do you think?
Hugo looks towards the walls, the surrounding walls. He grabs the guy who you stepped on his foot. Hey, what are you? And he throws him against one of the walls. And then the guy's stuck to the wall. What the hell? And then Hugo looks back to you.
Good eye. Let's take the left side. Don't want to get next to him anymore.
So as he threw him against the wall, it seems that the guy is like magically stuck to the wall and unable to move. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and walk along the left side of the wall.
The second you step your foot, you get stuck.
Like, immovable, can't do anything?
Yep, you can try to make a strength save.
I don't think it'll help, but I'll try it. That's a nat 20, though.
Okay, yeah. So it takes some struggle, but you're able to break your foot and go back to where you started.
Okay, that's not gonna work. But if we put something on the walls and then... Wu takes his staff and he touches it against the wall ever so slightly. I want to determine whether it's
the staff
organic
gets stuck
or
to the wall.
inorganic
The
matter.
staff gets stuck.
The staff does get stuck to the wall. Okay, I'm gonna use another strength check to remove it real quick.
Sure.
Hopefully this works. That was a 17 plus 2, 19.
And what is you rolling for again? Sorry.
I'm just trying to remove the staff from the wall. I just wanted to.
Okay,
make sure
yeah.
that
It takes some time, but it's actually
not
it
just-
seems like it's not as tough on the staff as it would be as it was on your foot.
I see.
Now, Hugo was examining the room this whole time, and he seems to have come to a conclusion. He taps you on the side, and he points to the other side of the room. Next to the elevator, it's very far off. You can make out a very small picture of what looks like a roaring bear that's like clawing at the portrait.
Interesting. What do you think, Hugo? Can't make it there from here. It's impossible.
He's just shaking his head. And then there's a couple windows to each of these floors. One of them smashes open, and a couple regulars with wings fly through the door. See ya, suckers! And they fly towards the elevator, and they start ascending to the 4th floor.
How many feet did you say this was across?
60.
Okay. There's a way that I can get across this, Hugo, but it would leave me spent, and I'd rather not. If you got any ideas, please share.
He's thinking for a decently long while. I'm going to now cut away to Brack and Eden, who are below Tabbies. Currently, Jue Viole is standing across from the Duke of Bones. Jue Viole wearing the ninja getup, his arms crossed as he's staring at the Duke. And Steamy's like, what is that?
He is the destroyer of floors. The devourer of your lunch. He is. The snake eater. Big balls.
And
Big balls.
A gust of wind blows, and the ninja outfit trails in the wind, the underground wind that is blowing.
Milios, that song just dropped into my head just now.
This you can't be serious. Aki, you can't be serious. After all this time, you're gonna give up on your ticket now?
Well, seems to me you got a lot of tickets.
Of course I do. Didn't think you were interested in buying any more. I take it this is the end of our time together.
Well, considering you don't like muscular girls, it's probably time for me to go.
Racefoger kind of like does a double take at that.
Race is like, what?
He's like, yo, what did I miss?
You can get your muscular boys to protect you now.
Took the words right out of my mouth. And you notice there's nobody in this room. The whole band of bones seems to be on the outside. How about it, boys? And the rocks below move. They start to rumble.
Even like elbows back and like points to the rock to the corner of the room where it was. He's like, that's where they are.
You like point out the location?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, sure. Brack, what is your response to that? I gotta set this up. Oh.
Looks like we finally meet there, Dookie. Now, I know you were hoping to make somewhat of a mint with the tickets that you have. I know where they are. You know where they are. Leader knows where they are. But for, you know, the price of all of your points, we'll just leave with 2 and your money.
My friends have other ideas. Hope you don't mind.
All right, listen here, you little necromancer. We do not care about your bones. Okay? Just give me your money. All right?
The rocks continue to shake around you, and they kind of erupt from the ground. And these bodies start to make sounds as they rise up from the ground. And Aki, you've never seen the Duke do anything like this. But they start to rise up all in the room around you.
Great. Just
Bunch of corpses. Some held together better than others, but all of them deceased. For sure. Now, how about you turn tail and run? I've got a treasure to find.
a treasure. No, Duke, I don't think you're going anywhere.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Leader, have you finally come to the dark side?
What?
You haven't seen me in 7 years. You don't know what I'm up to. Jeez.
No, I'm just talking about getting this money. That's all Brack talking about.
Well, Eden needs a ticket, so she's got priorities.
Oh, we getting both.
Okay.
You can't spend the money if you're dead, and you can do the killing blow.
Don't put that on me. You can do it
Brack can't do
yourself.
it.
Yes, he can. He's fine.
You said initiative, right?
Yes, sir.
15.
18 for me.
15 and then 18. Okie dokie. Let me do this. Sorry, 15 for Brack, 18 for Eden.
Yee.
18 for let's see.
I'm rolling higher than usual tonight.
Yeah, let's go.
We love to see it.
Okay, Eden, you go first.
Yay! All right. So, how many little dudes are there between us and the Duke?
So far they're on the edges, but there's more
the
rattling
edges.
in front of him that have not emerged yet.
Got it. Okay.
Is this in row 20?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I haven't.
Let me-
Haha, I
let me
gotta move you
refresh.
there.
Could you switch?
My bad. I gotta move the screen.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. All right. I was like, huh?
My bad.
Got it. Okay.
The circle is the Duke. Okay.
That's so expensive. Let's see here. Oh, wait. I got hit twice. Once from Brack and once from the guy outside, right?
Yeah, but you have to take damage for it to count.
Well, I took damage from the guy outside.
Oh yeah, true. You're right. So I forgot. I gotta put Stevie here too.
Brack! Is it time?
Time for what?
The thing.
Oh, the thingy thing?
Yes, this is me above the table, by the way.
Oh, okay.
This is Eden going, oh, Brack!
Okay, got you.
Do you have the TP to do it?
How much TP was it?
You need
again?
3.
Yeah, I got.
And I need 3 SP.
I got more than enough. Yeah.
Okay. Because this is a dual attack, and I'm on the initiative, and Brack starts this, are we allowed to do this?
Brack has to start it?
Yeah. Or do we have to wait till his turn?
That means you gotta wait till his turn if he starts it. Normally for dual techniques, one of you just has to ready, and then the other person readies, and then the technique goes off. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you can ready.
So you can ready, and then when it's Brack's turn, he can start. Yeah. I guess I said that the wrong way then. You can take your turn readying for the attack, and then when it's Brack's turn, he completes it. He actually starts it.
Oh, okay, because it said instantaneous, so I figured if somebody called it, then it could just start.
You're essentially starting it, but you have to wait for his turn for it to actually start.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're not in range anyway.
Well,
no, we can get in range though.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Because this is a pretty small room, so it'll be like one move in action.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do some fun things then.
Sure.
All right. So if the Duke is gonna pull out things Eden's never seen before, Eden's gonna pull out something the Duke's never seen before.
Okay. What's up?
So she in a half circle motion pulls from the air.
Yeah.
Her Shinsubo. Drawing her hand across it, forms a double-tailed spear, aims it right at him.
At the Duke.
Sends that baby right at the Duke.
Okay, what does he have to roll for?
So, so I need to roll a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he needs to roll a dex save.
Got it.
That's 19 plus a gajillion.
Okay, and then he makes the dex save.
So he needs to make a dex save.
It's 15. I think that succeeds.
I think that does succeed.
Yeah.
Okay, dang it. I wanted to pin. Okay. I can't have everything. All right, so 2d8 piercing damage from this little hobo.
Okay.
Oh, double sevens.
Ooh. 14, or you add...
Do I add anything to that?
It's just 2d8, right? So it's just 14.
It's just 2d8, yeah.
It's just 14.
So 14, and then I need a d4 to damage myself.
Okay.
Which a 1. We'll take it.
Okay. You throw the devil tail spear at the Duke. His eyes kind of open up in surprise. It slams into the Duke. And this zombie over here splatters blood. Blood splatters out of this zombie.
Well, that's annoying.
What's wrong, Eden? Or bleh. Ha! I don't know your name. That's the second time I've done that today for John.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong?
It's all good. It's all good.
Something wrong.
Oh, you're always using people to shield you. Why should I expect anything different? And then she's gonna rush to get within 5 feet so we can do the
okay.
thing.
Yep. Okay, cool. Brack. Nope. It's some of the zombies' turn first. Okay. This zombie gonna lunge at you, Brack. 13.
It does not hit.
Okay. This zombie's gonna make its way over to you as well. And it misses you. This zombie's gonna lurch. The one that you attacked, Eden, makes its way to you. Now, dirty 20.
That's
gonna be 3 damage as it claws you. Now it's Brack's turn.
Oh, righty.
Oh, Brack.
So you guys get an attack of opportunity if I decide to leave, except if I wave walker stupid. All right. That's my bonus action. Yeah, I know. We just need to be within five minutes, and we start our dual attack called the Raging Tidal Wave Dragon Twister Strike.
Okay, well, on Eden's turn, it'll complete. So you ready that attack? Duke's turn. Duke. He motions his hand. And Steamy charges at you, Eden.
Oh.
And attacks you.
All right. Hi, Steamy.
That is a 19.
That hits. I know.
Steamy just like goes and blasts air out of his mouth at you. Or steam.
Ew.
Yeah. 3 damage. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh. Wisdom save?
Wisdom!
I don't do that very often.
It's okay.
I'm not very good at wisdom, but we'll see how we do.
Eden's not very wise?
She is on some things.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12 on the dice. So 14 total?
14. You feel like the steam is getting into your eyes, but you're able to just barely clench your eyes and close your eyes, and the steam doesn't quite affect you as it could have.
Ooh, sheesh. He trying to blind me. How rude.
Steamy scared. Okay. Now these zombies are going to move. This zombie charges at Hracefelger.
Hrace, get your little froggy butt out there, bruh.
Hrace prepares to teleport out of the way, but it fails. It slashes Hrace and he gets knocked back. Hrace tries to maintain balance.
Is he okay?
He's still standing.
Oh my god. Big boss, get over here.
This zombie makes its way towards you. It gets a flanking bonus. 13. I don't think that hits.
Me or Brett?
You.
No, it doesn't hit me.
Okay. And then this zombie is also going to make its way towards you and get a flanking bonus. 16.
16 hits.
Go ahead and take 6 damage. And the rocks below you are still rumbling.
Alright, we gotta go fast.
Alright, Eden's turn.
Go fast. Alright, we're gonna kick off the thingy-mabob. So Raging Tidal Wave Dragon Twister Strike. So, in a new strike. So Brack has to rush forward and you initiate the combat. So you need to roll to hit.
So roll to hit.
Yes. And I will read off how we do this. Because it's a little involved.
Sure.
Oh,
Do you want me to send it to you, Joe?
Oh, baby, that's a 23.
Sure, send it to me again just in case.
Sure.
That is a 23. And so I roll so it's a successful hit, so I roll a 1d10.
Yep. Oops. Hold on.
That, my good sir, is an 11.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I know I had this somewhere, but yeah, if you could just bring it up for me, it'd be easier.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it
Perfect.
from like the dock.
Yep. Okay, so go ahead and describe this first part for me, Brack.
So the first part, as Brack rushes forward, he does it kind of like in a whirling strike, except this time it's a closed hand instead of a palm strike. And he hits him with the first hit. So now you got to make a save and throw to avoid being stunned.
Okay.
So you need to make a strength save.
Got it. That is a success.
Okay. So they are not
24.
stunned.
Not stunned, but you take half damage from the following attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And then if they fail, got it. And then
Okay.
got it. Okay. And then in the next instant,
So then Eden is gonna come rushing forward. You see the flames licking up her arms from the old, funny goofy fate powers. And she is going to go for a melee attack on this
okay.
boy.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I have to make an attack roll. Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
Do you?
no. Well, it was a good try. That's a natural
No,
one.
because it says in
Oh.
the next instance, Brack's attack is quickly followed by Eden strike in the same spot the target with her coated fist. If Brack initial attack is successful, Eden deals.
Oh, right. So you don't
1d6.
have to roll.
Oh.
Ha! There you go. There you go.
Woo!
There you
Okay,
go.
good.
That makes sense. So
See,
go ahead and
see,
roll.
see?
Yep.
We
You're right.
saved the day.
You're right. That is how it's put. You're so right.
All right.
You're
So that's
so
a
right.
5. Hold on. Thank goodness, because that was a natural one.
Oh,
That would have been really bad.
You've been saved. You've been saved. Brack is too
5
cool.
Plus 2 plus
Mhm.
3, because I have plus 3 strength extra from the blaze.
Yes. That's
So
or
that's
9.
8.
Oh, okay. 8.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 8.
Okay.
8, and then you get 1 more d6 of fire damage.
That's right. Go for it.
Which is a 4.
Okay.
So 4 fire damage.
Got it. And then, oh yeah, and that's it, right? That's the whole attack?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So punches, both of you just like whamming into Duke, and then the flames bursting across Duke. But Duke is unflinching. Instead, all the zombies around him, they start to scream and blood starts spurting from their bodies. But you can tell that his face has now gotten a lot more serious after that flurry of blows. The hell? But all the zombies around you, some of them are like now on fire and they're burning.
He's gonna yell over to Brack. There is meat shields.
what's up with you people and always using other things to fight for you? Happened to the good old days.
Those good old days when we used to beat each other with our own fists. Okay, Jong, we're cutting back to you. You're up above still, and you're trying to find the hatch. Someone just slashed at you. What is your immediate response? To keep searching or to fight back?
Okay, so what's the situation with this door?
With the door? So it has...
Correct.
Right, so you threw your sword, the door's fallen down, and it allowed a couple more to sweep by, but you hear somebody on the outside, who apparently is from the workshop, making a big announcement, saying that... Someone claiming to be from the workshop, saying that you must leave the premises or else your lives, blah, 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 blah. And so the chaos is kind of diminished a little bit because of that.
So is the door, the crowd come through the door?
Not all of them. There's a lot more hesitation, and the Band of Bones is still blocking most people from getting in. So I would say your action cost a couple more people to get inside.
Okay. I am going to... I am going to push kick this dude into his band of goons.
I'm sorry?
Towards the door.
Oh, okay. So the guy who attacked you, you're kicking towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to have you make an athletics check.
You got it. Um, 18.
18? He's able to resist your kick.
Son of a bitch.
And the regulars who have gotten inside are now like, Where's the Duke? Where's the Duke? Free tickets! Free tickets!
And very quickly, Zhong points at the guy that he's fighting.
Okay. Can you roll
Here he is.
Roll deception.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be convincing with this one, Blue Leader.
Let's see. Oh, I believe in the professional business we call that a 24.
Okay. I'm gonna say the 5 or 6 regulars who did make it past the Band of Bones, they look at the guy, the one who's not banned. Oh no, wait a minute. It was Ban who attacked you. That's funny. That's actually funny. Because he is legitimately the one with the tickets. Okay, yeah, so they all look towards him. Wait.
There you go.
Are you the Duke? Some of them say, are you the Duke? And where is the Duke? You have the tickets? And they start going after him.
All right. Now, when they go after him, I want to keep looking for this door.
Okay. So because of your initial roll earlier, I'm going to say it only takes you a few more minutes to notice that there is a hatch under one of the tables. It's not exactly that well hidden, to be honest, so.
All right, fire. We're going in.
You're going in, okay. Meanwhile, on the outside, Damien, you are with your workshop buddies. There's still a good 25 people now on the outside who are trying to make it into the building. And they seem to be ignoring you and your timer. And I'm going to say like there's a minute left on the timer.
Well, it is what it is, right?
Look.
Let's start getting.
If they die, that's their own fault. They chose to enter the tower and risk their lives to begin with, and now they're ignoring an authority like the workshop. Not exactly the brightest bunch.
Nope. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Get ready to clear out everyone.
Meanwhile, Shion runs up to you.
Leave that up to you guys.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Weren't we supposed to be causing a commotion? What are you doing?
I'm just about to get to that.
No, this whole shtick. Jong told me to cause a commotion for the Duke.
Oh. Well, I'm about to cause quite a big commotion myself, Shion.
Damien, are you sure that's a smart idea?
Huh? Well, I tried to save as many people as I could, but no one's listening to me now.
Okay. Fine. And you notice she's looking towards the building. Jong snuck inside. He's going after that CEO.
I'm sure that Jong will be fine. He's Jong after all.
It's around 2:30 a.m. now. Sorry.
2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Didn't get much of a sleep.
No, you sure didn't. It's going on 3, we'll say.
Well, I guess I'm not as well rested as I thought.
You barely got to sleep, dude. The timer's got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
28.
I mean, Robin, you wouldn't fault me if I did this early, right?
She shakes her head.
Yeah, but, I did kind of say, and don't want to make the workshop look bad.
You notice that Shion checks her pocket. Oh, shit. Damien, can you hold off the explosion for just a second?
What? But
and she dashes towards the crowd.
You have 30 seconds.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. If she's there, you'll do it anyway. I'm just kidding.
You have 30 seconds, Shion. You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yo, Damien, how about you relax, bro?
That is quite possibly the dumbest thing you could possibly do in this moment right now. But,
the dumbest thing would be letting that bomb go off when she's at the door.
I'm just saying.
She makes
Who runs into a burning place.
It's not burning yet. She runs into the crowd.
Joe, I think you're very much understating exactly how dangerous this is going to be.
She's running into the crowd, and she's trying to shove her way past everybody. It's getting a little bit difficult, and once she makes it to the band of bones, she just starts like punching her way past them. And they're all like, it's causing even more chaos, and there's like 15 seconds left. She finally breaks her way past them with one final kick, and you rarely ever see her kick. And then she grabs something on the inside and bolts her way in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Robin, power me up.
She puts both of her hands on your back, and you feel a very familiar. What was the word? I'm not gonna say that word.
Living bomb.
And you fire the Shinsu into the crowd. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
All right. Just need a quick.
Oh, that's about to go horribly.
Let's see. Take 1d10.
This isn't an exact estimate, but I just want to get an idea.
Yeah, no problem. That's 9 damage.
Got it. Okay. You rolled a 9. Okay.
They're just like, what's happening? It's like, just wait till your turn.
They look over. They see the timers run out. We knew you guys were all taught. And then an explosion goes off. Another one goes off. And it just starts like erupting in front of the building. And you notice the band of bones is getting caught up in this equally. And
Siri, play the Ode to Joy.
I got you. Freude,
blood and guts flying
I'm like Nicolas Cage in Face Off right now. I'm just doing dance.
I was about to say that.
You gotta make the gasping sound effect too. You gotta make that sound.
Good, Damien. Good.
And you got a bit of a boost from your pal Robin, and by the time the dust settles, bro, I mean, most of them are just like corpses at this point.
Smoldering ashes.
How tragic.
Most of them
Well,
are corpses.
clear out the rest.
Oh my god!
Clear out the rest.
Do you
Make
just
sure that-
multi-killed 30 people?
Nothing wrong with a casual murder spree, you know.
So let's get an exact number in here. I know there's some record keepers in the Discord.
I thought it was like 20 people, right? Wasn't it?
25. Yeah, 25. And then the Band of Bones. There was like 8 from the Band of Bones. I'm gonna say the Band of Bones was a little less affected. There's 5. I'll tally the deaths up for you. You killed 5
right,
members of the
well,
Band of Bones.
That's good. That's important. That's what I want to know.
Yep. So 5 of those are gone. And there's maybe 6 of the 25 regulars who are still moving.
Okay, now hear me out. All right, I saved 25 people as well.
Oh no!
If it makes you feel any better, Joe, your body count in the party is probably still the lowest.
That's a Genbu mentality. Let's go.
I most certainly saved as many lives as I could.
Come on, Hannah. It's a Genbu mentality.
You did what
Plus
now?
some-
You did
some-
what? You saved
Some of them are
lives,
still
you said?
living.
Some of them.
He said he saved
I feel
them.
sorry. I feel sorry for the ones that are still alive. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay. So, yeah, the rest of them are fleeing. Because if they've got limbs, they're using them to run or crawl.
Oh my gosh!
Don't mess with the workshop. You were warned.
David's gonna run the workshop out of business, bro. They're gonna be like, Damien, how
Workshop HR is calling him right now. Like, we did not endorse any of this. You cannot say this.
Okay.
Simon's gonna call us down and be like, "Hey, Dad."
Hey, Frogman. So I hear you've been busy on the 35th floor. What you up to?
Dad, why did you send me with the scary purple-haired guy?
So,
I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
So Simon just casually walks forward. All right, let's clear out the rest and head inside, shall we?
Damn, Simon cracked, bro. He said, yo, we getting started in this bitch.
He's like, we have
He
more
did climb
experiment
4th floor.
subjects.
Yeah. He said, what was that, 20? Shit, his rookie numbers, bro.
He pulls out his needle and his lab coat fluttering.
Let's just make sure Shion's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Shion's head rolls out. I'm just kidding. I'm just sorry, guys.
And that's the end of the campaign, ladies and gentlemen.
I shouldn't have said. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move on.
Let's not do that.
I'm sorry. I'll never do that again.
I'm sorry,
that's
are
not
you a
promise.
comedian all of a
That's
sudden?
not a
What's
promise.
going on here?
Dude, in that moment, Isaiah just pulled up his Switch, dude. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh god. Okay, so yeah, the Band of Bones, the 5 or the 3 who are remaining, one of them is missing like his arm and part of his, his stomach, and he's just like shivering there, coughing up blood. The other 2 managed to not lose any limbs, and they're like holding up their weapons for a second, and they just drop them and hold up their hands.
Wise choice.
Now hold on, Damien, says Simon. I believe we gave them a timer, didn't we?
We most certainly did.
Sorry, boys. Looks like your time is up. Right? He looks over at you.
Huh? You're asking for my permission? Oh my god. Well, listen. You want to live, right? This isn't about...
We were just trying to get a
us
ticket. We'll
I
join your
understand.
team. We'll join your team. You're clearly stronger than the Duke.
Oh, that's not about that anymore. You see, This is not us versus you anymore. This is, well, I mean, do you want to carry on living?
Yeah. I've got a daughter. I'm climbing the tower for her sake.
Okay, so how come you didn't surrender then?
Because I was working for the Duke.
Mm-hmm. But I said you need to surrender, or everyone was going to get cleared out.
Simon walks forward. You see, the second you signed up to work for that guy, the second you signed away your life. See you in hell. And he slides his needle, and the guy's head falls to the ground. And Bluster.
Oh, Simon. Oh, why did you have to? Oh, it's so messy.
And then Robin takes the other guy, and she fires a Shinsu bang like into his face, and his face is just smoldering afterwards, and she drops his body.
Oh. And that's why they call us Team Bloodstorm.
And then the third guy who's like bleeding out, he doesn't do anything. He just keeps bleeding out.
Oh, someone should take care of this. I mean, say what you will, I don't want him to be hurting right now.
And then Robin fires another Shinsu bang, and the guy collapses. Dead.
Yeah. I think that was for the best. So, Shion, you alive in there?
No response.
Wow. Well, let's investigate. Make sure that no one gets through this door, Simon.
You got it, Damien. Okay. Meanwhile, Woo, cutting back to you.
Yo, I mess with Simon, bro. That's my dude, bro. Simon is golden, bro. He said, see you in hell, bro. What?
Team Bloodstorm is where that's my new
Yeah,
favorite
yo,
squad.
Team Bloodstorm kind of hit different right now, bro. Kind of hit different.
Team Bloodstorm, my god. Of course. Meanwhile, Woo is trying not to get stuck to the floor.
Well, Hugo, did you figure anything out? Because I have a plan. It'll work. We just gotta do it quick.
I can get us halfway across the room.
How about I get us all the way across the room, and you make sure nobody follows our path?
He nods.
All right, we're gonna have to do this as quickly as possible. Above the table, you're probably gonna have to roll like acrobatics or something for Hugo.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, Wu is gonna. You see him like flap out his cloak, and on the interior of the right side of the cloak, you see the crossbow that Eden gave him way back in the day.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, let's go.
Pulls it out. Really should have got more bolts for this thing, but I got 3. Should I roll to do this? I want to shoot.
What's your goal?
A bolt each 15 feet apart. So one at 15 feet, one at 30 feet, one at 45.
Yeah.
Into the wall on the left side.
Oh, I got you. Make an attack roll. Make 3 attack rolls.
Okay. 6. 17. And...
You said 16, 17?
6 and 17.
6, 17, and then...
And 18.
18. I'd say the first one's like a little bit off, but like it still serves the function. Like it's maybe a couple feet off.
Okay. As long so it's just like we gotta move extra feet. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna. All right, Hugo. We'll use these as stepping stools. I'll go first. You follow. As soon as you jump from one, use your hammer and break it. I don't want any of these fools following.
You can tell he's really nervous about stepping on arrows across this room, but he'll try it.
Look, I know you're a big boy, but you're nimble. All right, believe in yourself. From now on, you'll be known as Fleet-Footed Hugo.
He does not like that nickname. You can tell as soon as you say it.
All right, I'm going first. I guess I'll do acrobatics.
Yeah,
first.
sure.
Do I need to do one roll or multiple rolls?
One roll for now.
Okay. So that is 21.
21. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say you're easily able to jump across the arrows and make it to the end of the room flawlessly.
Nice.
But Hugo, he's looking a little nervous. Now, he did throw one guy up against the wall and get him stuck there. He's trying to break free, but there was also one other regular who went up the elevator with you, and she's kind of looking at the arrows. Oh.
But no, don't make that face, bro. Don't make that face.
So I mean, it wasn't like a nat one, but it was about as close as he could get. So he like jumps towards the first one, but he's not able to make it, and he lands his feet into the sticky floor. And he's trying to move his feet, but he can't.
Take your shoes off.
And the other person who traveled up with you, she starts hopping across the arrows.
You know what? Let her come.
Okay.
Let her come.
Okay.
Let her come.
Sure,
right?
sure.
I'm not even doing anything about that until she gets to the other side.
Sure. He's trying his best to move, but it seems like
Take your shoes off, Hugo.
He takes his feet out of the big boots, but he looks down at them as if he really wants to keep them.
Get them back.
Okay, so he's taking his feet out. He's looking over to where you are, about 45 feet away. He pulls his hammer out. He fires it up. He lights it beneath. It lights up. And he fires off of the air. He swings it back and fires it off. And it rockets him forward across the room. But then he lands about 15 feet away from where you are, stuck once again to the floor. Now with his socks.
Wait. Before he lands,
Okay.
Can we not let him land again?
Okay. What do you do? Sorry.
I'll do a cloud somersault.
Okay.
This man,
Sure.
This man making me spend energy, bro.
He's a big dude. I don't know. He's not nimble feet Hugo.
It's Fleetfoot, but
I'm sorry. Thank you.
We'll let it ride. I don't know where cloud somersault is in this thing, so I have to find it. Hold on. Do you have it in front of you by any chance?
Oh, yeah. I can pull that up. What are you trying to do with it?
I want to use it in both directions, so I believe it allows me to fly 35 feet. So you said 15, so I should be able to grab him and go back.
Yeah. You'll spend the points. Just spend it once for this time.
Okay. But do I roll for it, or is it just me spending
roll?
the SP?
You don't have to roll.
I don't remember. Okay.
You don't have to roll. You're able to jump forward and then make it back as well with another cloud somersault. Or, yeah.
And how much SP do I spend?
Shoot, I just lost it. Cloud, cyclone, and then... Shoot, I think it was in one of your level up sheets. I think that's the reason why.
Well, I put it in the master list. I can't find it. Whatever. I'm
gonna say 4 SP.
Send you a message. I'll send you a message.
Okay, yeah. When you find it. Oh, I found it.
For it.
Cloud somersault.
Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna be let's call it 2 TP and 3 SP, or 2 TP and 2 SP.
Okay, sounds fair.
Okay, you land on the other side with Hugo, and then the person who was climbing up with you, she also lands around the same time.
Can I attempt to push her over into the sticky part of the ground?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and do athletics.
This is some bug behavior. What?
I mean, not really, you know?
Not? She's using my arrows, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, bro, those arrows went for her, bro. She started.
Literally,
you would have done the same.
Literally, I only have 3 bolts. I use all 3. She's wasting my resources. That was a 15, though.
15? Okay. So you try, but she nimbly steps aside and dashes towards the elevator.
And I just look at her, I'm like, you know what, you pass.
Okay, so the three of you, it's kind of awkward, but I guess you two step in after her and you just go up
like
together.
elevator climb is awkward because it's people stopping people, and then if they get through, you have to just stand with them.
I'm just picturing us in the elevator, and like Wu is like just kind of doing side glances over at her, like, okay, this is fun. This is fun.
Sure. All right, you're able to make it up to the 4th floor. I actually have a little map here for the 4th floor. I'll pull it up here.
Shit.
And I'll put your token here as well. And I'll just say that Hugo is wherever your token is.
Oh no.
But this room looks to be virtually empty. You see a few regulars here and there, but there's nothing that catches your eye. It's just an empty room, from what you can tell.
Do we see the next elevator?
Yeah, it's on the other side.
This can't be real. I don't trust it. I'm gonna roll perception or insight,
Sure.
whichever you prefer.
Perception's fine.
It's a 8, I believe.
An 8, okay. Well, even with a base level of perception, the only thing you see is that the regulars who are in here, they seem to be at various places in the room, and they're like looking around and like tapping forward.
Wait, what do you mean tapping forward?
That's all I'm gonna say. They're like moving
No,
their
but I
arms.
need you to describe that.
Okay, ready? Right here. It's like they're like reaching out with their hand.
Oh, like they're tapping in front of them.
Yeah, so yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's clearly some sort of invisible barrier. Got it. Maybe I should ping Jong and let him know that this elevator ride isn't that quick.
Yeah. It's not a little, not a simple ascent.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Okay.
I turned to the girl that took the elevator with us.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a name?
Lonnie.
Lonnie, what do you think about this situation?
Well, it seems to be just a room that we should get to the other end, right?
You got teammates, Lonnie?
Nope.
So what are you doing here?
I'm trying to make it onto the Hell Train.
You can't imagine you can do this on your own.
Why not?
I like you. Well, you can stick with us for now.
Oh no.
That makes things easier.
I shouldn't have done this. There's gonna be a whole other cult now for some other rando with starts with an L, 4 letters.
Lexi,
Oh my
Laura,
god.
Blake.
Sorry, I already doesn't
He's
matter what I
done it.
say. It's already begun. Oh shoot. Okay.
I'm just saying she can come with us. She was able to take advantage of my arrows. She might as well make herself useful.
Alright, she agrees to go along with you for now. Alright.
Okay.
Someone said give us art? Come on, okay. Okay. You start to move forward. Is that what you do? Start to move forward a little bit?
Yeah. I want to examine the potential barrier for myself.
Okay. You're able to make it up to this point until it's like there's a wall in front of you.
Can I discern if that wall stretches across the whole width of the room horizontally?
Yeah,
at that
sure
point?
thing, sure thing. Give me an insight check this time.
My insight, bro. That's 13.
13. It continues on to the right from what you can tell. For a decent ways.
I will go left.
You'll go left. You hit a wall. Right here.
Is it like forward or not? It's still.
What do you mean?
Like I don't advance at all.
No,
It's just
you don't advance.
Okay.
Yep.
I was thinking it was like one of those like invisible puzzles where like you can't see the wall, but like it's a maze. And you just I'm getting sick of this place. I have no ideas here. You guys got anything?
Well, I should have. So what I meant was, if you're right here, the wall continues off to the right. Like you can walk to the right, but it blocks you right here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it is what I think it is. Okay, so I'll go right then.
You go right. Okay.
Right. I'm looking for any point that I can advance for.
Sure. So you go off to the right. Hugo,